28 elephant, 29 elephant, 30 elephants. Okay, you're all audible.
Ah!
Know what they say? The more the merrier.
Terrible. I'm killing Enfys.
I'm out.
So, three of you.
It's alright, we got like 30 elephants now, so.
You walk in on a pureed goblin. Alright. Oh, I'm just gonna bring us to the main screen so I'm visible. Hey everyone.
I should pop out.
Hello, Square
yeah.
of Brie.
The cube. Hey. How come we got two bends?
The cube.
Yeah, that
Wait,
is not what I sent on Fuji.
I think I messed up.
Double the bend, double the friend.
No.
Wait. Oh, Nick is who should be visible. Hang on.
I'm
Know
visible.
what they say?
Ortho is
The more
not
bend, the merrier.
Oh wait, no, Nick is visible.
This is too much, Ben.
Wait, how did it...
That's weird. That's not what's showing in the OBS in the Fuji thing.
Ben.
Interesting.
Ben. Quick, let's all change our images to ages.
No, I can't handle this.
Okay, what's going on? Okay,
It looks
for some
like
reason...
one of your sources is supposed to be Mr. Blue, but it's not.
Yeah. Hang on.
Ben, say something.
The group bit in the Fuji looks correct.
Yeah, both of
Why-
those Fugi sources are Ben, so...
Yeah, why is the
Yeah, Bree's not using the group one. That's why. Remind me, do druids have to prepare their ritual spells? I think they do, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm too used to playing a wizard. Yeah.
Can ritual cast it, but only if you prepared it.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, I'll prepare a couple of rituals as well then. I hope none of you need any healing, I'll tell you that.
That's right. We got like loads of potions. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we have an excess of potions, and you also have me. I'm a doctor. You'll be fine.
You're a doctor
Okay.
who hates their job.
I don't trust doctors.
I hear they do terrible things to mice.
Wow. Pinky and the brain.
And you know, it's just.
Yeah, and the
I won't be
brain.
able to bring you back just yet, but neither would a cleric at this level. So.
I'm sure we won't need any healing or doctors or reviving or anything like that. We'll all be fine.
It's true. Well, anyway. Oh, does someone want to pick a name for the party? Since Ghoulbusters was the last quest I ran.
Which was fucking mansion party, wasn't it? I mean, that's what I just keep calling it.
Yeah, like the harrowing haunts of Harrow Household or whatever.
Towering bananas. AKA curb stomp the big bad.
Ooh, someone's typing.
Oh no.
That's long. That's too long.
Ah, dear. Okay. So, I guess we'll, since we've got a few new characters, we'll have everyone do introductions. We'll start with the order, which is completely arbitrary on the screen. Enfys, would you like to introduce your character?
Who named it that?
What? Your Fuji is still showing me as Aegis instead of my Rush icon.
Oh,
Refresh.
Refresh again, Ben. It's fine, Bree. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh man.
It all looks good.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
Ben's
fine on
just
my end.
Ben is just fucked.
Fuck.
hang on, I'll just... There we go. One muddy boy.
There we go. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't fine at all. No, that's
Yeah,
my bad.
see?
I was looking at the wrong
See?
problem. No, I know. I dismissed you, Ben, and I shouldn't have.
You're the problem, Nick.
I am the problem.
Sorry, interrupted
I can't
introductions.
believe we let a human in here.
Hey.
Who's the human?
I don't know.
I don't think we got any humans on this in this group.
No.
Anyway,
You would like me to introduce Twak?
yep.
I did decide on a voice on this, but I don't know how it's going to go. So bear with me while I figure out how this person sounds.
Oh no,
I
there's a
love that name
bear.
so much.
I am Twak. Hello there. I just, I am Goblin, obviously. You tell this from short stature. And I would ask that you do not be annoying. That is all I ask. Stay out of way, listen when told, do job, move on with life. Yes?
Words led
Also, I
by...
am a wizard. This seems like important information. I am magical expert. And also body expert.
Okay,
Sorry,
and
body expert.
Twak's got one of those shirts that says FBI on it.
oh my god.
Tux will also stab a fool. You have been warned.
It's short for Faerun Body Inspector.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the lowdown of it. Goblin, wizard, will stab a fool
What,
because
he's doing what? He's doing what to wizards? Sorry, they're doing what to wizards?
Oh god.
Stabbing
God.
fools,
It's free all over
including
again.
wizards.
This is going to be one of those streams, eh?
I'm in charge, of course it is. Anyways, speaking of, Ben, new character, I believe.
Hi. I'm playing Brioche. He's a, oh, sorry. There. Oh, God. This is my first time playing an MB character, so I'm going to get my own pronouns plenty wrong. But, Brioche is a Earth Genasi, which is a nice change from my extended run of dwarves. I'm still part of the Hielemon family, so, yeah. The Hielemon... Yeah. I choose my words wisely, because I can say all of them.
I can say
Yeah.
at least 3 words.
So, yeah, they are a chaos sorcerer. So, looking forward to some of that nonsense.
And as chat's pointing out, misgendering yourself is very much a transgender experience, so it's just good character roleplay. Nick, you are also playing a new character, even though you're still using Russell's icon.
That's right. I'm playing Red. He's a shifter, an outsider. Was once bitten by a werewolf, but it didn't take. Well, now he's got one thing and one thing he looks after, and that's his pack. Also, he's a druid and a barbarian and a shifter. So he's got a lot going on all in one go. But that's him.
Are you playing, like, shadow levels of edge here? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
I do believe this is based on Vin Diesel's character in the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yes, but his voice isn't. And his character isn't hugely. It's just he has got land vehicle proficiency and is obsessed with taking care of his pack.
Family.
Nick, you had all that money. You should have bought us a cart.
I should have actually. Why didn't I do that?
I could have done that.
I didn't think of that at all.
Okay. And last but not least, Blue. You are playing someone who needs no introduction, but still introduce them.
Then I won't introduce them.
Oh no.
No, too late, I said it.
Shit.
Your DM commands it.
Okay. I'm Blue. I'm playing Ortho, the funny clown man from the carnival, and he's a hobgoblin, and he likes helping people. And being a little shit sometimes.
He doesn't. Well, you find yourselves in the town of Airedale. It's early morning. The sky is the sky is white with cloud, with just a few patches of blue peeking through. And the streets are actually a little noisy because ever since the sun rose, an ooze has, a black pudding to be exact, has been slithering through the streets, just calling out, hello, if anyone knows of any adventures, can they meet me in the meat hall? Any adventurers? Meet me in the meat hall. Meet me in the meat hall. I'll probably got there like by the afternoon or something. Okay, that'd be great. Any adventurers? And of course you'll hear this. Now, D&D is a game of freedom and choice, but you've already agreed to this quest, so we're going to assume you're in the meat hall.
Railroading, I hate it.
Choo choo.
I didn't play this game to go on an adventure. Oh.
What do you mean we all meet in a tavern?
Not a tavern, the tavern. It's run by the Druids. So yep, in the meat hall, Guinness is sat in the corner. They've sort of basically formed himself into the shape of Sassel, who isn't actually present at the moment. Although occasionally she does work the bar. And they're just sort of waiting. Who's approaching first?
Red runs in after his 3-hour morning run. He's very sweaty.
Oh my.
And
Carry on.
yeah, goes and sits on a table near Guinness and says, "Hey, heard you needed some help."
Yeah. Oh, careful. You're kind of wet. I'm not sure I'm really safe around water.
Right, I'll keep my distance.
Red, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the name. You're Guinness, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been called. Kind of nice to have a name. I'm not even sure if I even existed more than a few weeks ago. So, yeah. I mean, I've only just learned what a week is. It's 5 days.
Yeah,
and I also know what a day
names
is
are
now.
hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's good going.
Rush will walk in next, and they're kind of dripping mud behind them as they walk, and every step they stop to then collect the mud up again. Well, it's nice to see that I'm not the only wet person in this village. Hey, Red, Guinness.
Hi.
Yeah.
Rush,
you know the
good to see you.
You know the dwarves, don't you?
Yeah, they're my family.
Oh. I don't know if I have any family. I asked some of the I asked at the library, and they said oozes like me tend to sort of reproduce by mitosis, but I don't think I have any toes, so I'm not sure how that works.
Oh, I tell you what, don't let my mum know that you don't have a family, because she will adopt you.
Would that be a bad thing? Is being adopted a bad thing?
That's a
It
good
depends
one,
if you
Red.
want a family
Rush.
or not. Do you want a family? Because she'd more than happily take you.
That does sound nice. But is anyone else coming?
I suppose
Sounds like it's just us.
I suppose I'd come in hearing that almost upon mitosis thing. Somebody making jokes in here.
You're I think you're named after a type of fish, aren't you? That's what your job is? You're a sword? No, a moray? A clown.
Close enough. What I want to be. What are you?
I'm Guinness.
Nice to meet you, Guinness. I'm Ortho.
Nice to meet you. I'd shake your hand, but it kind of burns when I shake people's hands. So,
No.
F5.
Hey, Nick, I've got magic gloves on. Would I be able to shake Guinness's hand?
If you want to get him damaged, sure.
Fair enough.
Yep. Mechanically, black puddings will dissolve any armor. Well, to be fair, I think they don't dissolve magical armor, so you might be okay with the magic gloves.
Yeah.
Magic items have resistance to all damage, but not immunity.
Okay.
Unless it's written into the stat block, obviously.
Yeah, like artifacts and stuff, they're very hard to get rid of, but otherwise, yeah.
From nearby, you hear somebody pipe up with a
You know, if you've got a problem, I can probably solve it for you given enough time. I'd be very interested in studying you. Discover the secrets of your biology.
Well, I read a load of books about black puddings. Apparently, they know quite a lot about our biology.
Yes, but you're special.
Well, that's actually why I sort of called you here. Well, we're just waiting for to hey there. And with that, two figures walk in. One of them's a half elf. The other is a. Let me check my notes. Oh, the other's a tiefling. They're both sort of wearing heavy leather aprons with pockets full of tools. These are Spring and Bolt, who are in some way connected to Haze. Mysterious who? How? So, I believe everyone knows Guinness, our delightful friend here, says Spring.
It's you been making friends, mate.
Well, Guinness, if you'd like to show them. Right, okay, let me just sort of work out where it is. And with that, the sort of humanoid form Guinness had shaped themselves into sort of breaks up into a blob again. They just seem to sort of stay there quivering like just a wobbling jelly for a second. And then a small metal object about roughly the size of a humanoid head drops out of the front of them. Spring picks it up.
if it's go on.
So, can anyone tell me anything about this?
I'd like to roll an Arcana check and see if I can.
I would roll a check to see what it is if I can have a good look at it. Yeah.
What's your Arcana?
Okay.
6.
Yeah, you go for it.
I'm
Brian,
a
help?
wizard, yo.
Yeah, if you can either roll individually or one of you can help the other to give them advantage.
I have an idea. They can roll Arcana. I'll make some bullshit up and roll Deception.
Okay.
What does it look like, out of curiosity?
Okay, so it's a fairly sort of basically just imagine someone opened up Blender, started drawing a load of 3D primitives and just mushed them together. It seems to be covered in some sort of runes, but you're not entirely sure what it is until you get high enough on an Arcana check, if you would.
I got a 16.
A 16. A 16.
As a -3 in Arcana haver, I will not roll.
Okay. If you just like to, Ortho, if you just like to roll for your deception check, and we'll start. So, Twak.
That's a 13.
You think you might be able to convince them it was used as a paperweight at some point?
I mean, that just looks like a magical paperweight to me.
Well, it could have been used at some point, but and Twak, what you sort of noticed looking at it, the runes, you sort of you've read a few books and you know that the sort of runes are actually the names of well, not just the names, sort of like the signatures and trademarks of various historical artificers. Some who are quite famous, some you've never heard of, but you're quite sure that's the theme here.
It's some kind of artificer artifact.
Yeah, that's what these two said. I mean, they're artificers, so they'd know.
Nothing ever goes well when you play with metal.
Guinness, where did you find that?
Well, it's sort of in me. Except it isn't, like, it's there when I sort of focus on it, but otherwise it isn't. And, well, if I sort of remove it from me and move away from it, my head starts hurting. So I think that's what's making me smart.
Well, that's interesting.
If I can
Brain cube.
puzzle together what the runes signifying and any kind of meaning behind them and how they're interacting, like almost like grammar but for magic, could I get any kind of confirmation on that hypothesis?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Intelligence.
Yep.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty
Nice.
20. You aren't entirely sure at its exact function, but you do sort of, presumably have, like, detect magic as a ritual.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I
Wizard.
took detect magic. Let me
Oh,
check
fair
that.
enough.
No, I did not take detect magic.
Okay, never mind then. So, but, yep, just looking at the runes, you are sort
It's a
of
divination spell.
you think back, and you're sort of semi-certain about the various specialties of these these various artificers would maybe sort of lean towards the direction of making a creature that's not sentient. You also sort of realise it's quite a powerful artifact that it's the kind of thing a wizard would produce and allow as an experimental rite. And a lot of the marks look sort of machined, as if maybe they were even mass-produced in some way. And you can also tell, based on the wear marks, this thing is ancient. Like, it might even be pre-imperial.
Yeah, you might be right about that. You see these runes here? They're kind of leaning transmutation, like, the way some druids can use it to turn a tree from a useless hunk of wood to something that walks, talks, and smashes you about. Never trust a walking tree. Take that advice for free.
Hey, some of my best friends are walking trees.
No accounting for taste.
Okay.
So what are we supposed to do about all this?
Oh, yeah, well, that's the important part. Bolt finally pipes up. She sort of brushes her horns and says, "Okay, so I'll give it to you. Quick. We think we might know where this was made. We don't have time to go there ourselves, so Guinness here wants some adventurers to accompany them. Up for a quest. There'll probably be some loot and stuff there. We might want to
I
find
suppose. What's in it for us?
I just said there might be some loot and stuff there.
Fair
Loot?
enough.
You like loot? You like helping Guinness?
Aren't there usually three of you?
Yeah, sister's out of town.
Oh, it's weird to see just two of you.
The wilds are dangerous. Can't let you all go out on your own like that. Count me in.
Twak drums the fingers on the table a bit, looks thoughtfully at Guinness and then says,
I tell you what. Clearly, you need a magical expert. That's me. That's what I do. Well, it's one of the things I do. I'm multi-talented, you see. I'll help you. And you'll help me by letting me study you. To know your secrets so you know yourself better. You get me?
Well, that sounds kind of nice, but Could you give me a persuasion check, charisma?
I am mildly concerned about that. That's not one of my good ones. What is my persuasion? +1. Hang on, I'm just gonna. I rolled it on my dice and it was a mistake because I got a 6.
I'm not entirely sure I'd be comfortable with that if you are, but maybe if maybe another time or something. Sorry.
I mean, you want something to study? I got this small metal gun, and I'll pull out the Space Clan ray gun.
Twak just sort of side eyes the gun, side eyes Ortho, and then just proceeds to completely ignore him.
Oh,
Yeah, we got plenty of time. You know, we can talk more on the road. Let's get going. I gotta get some stuff. I'll be back in 5.
And Twak leaves to go collect pack and stuff for traveling with.
They're an interesting one, aren't they?
Okay, so I believe you've all done some downtime, so you know some stuff in advance. Is that correct?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone wants me dead.
You don't know that. He does.
Guinness, let's go find out what you're all about. Maybe I'll learn something about myself on the way.
Yeah. You're So, your parents are dwarves. So, you some sort of Is this what people say when they mean like mountain dwarves? Are you part mountain? Is that rude to ask?
Honestly, I'm still figuring it out myself. I thought I was a dwarf, but turns out somewhere along my ancestral line, there was some genie, and I'm not entirely dwarf.
Oh.
So, usually Genasi from the earth plane come out like rocks and that sort of shit, but yeah, maybe I haven't matured or something, so I've come out like this, and he drips more mud on. They drip more mud on the table. Sorry, I'll get that.
It's okay. It's okay. I can clean it. And they just sort of sweep their hand over the table. Just they've sort of
Dissolve
shifted
the
into,
tabletop.
Yeah, they've actually sort of shifted into humanoid shape again, and yeah, the tabletop does look a bit more uneven than it did before, but it is very clean.
All right, so maybe what we do is I'll walk in front of you, and you can just kind of collect any mud drippings, and then no one will know where we've been apart from the trail of acid burnt grass behind us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Smart, good plan.
Okay.
Alright. Should we get going then?
Yep. Let's go. Where are we going? Which way are we going?
Let's stick to the roads for the moment, right? We're heading west through the hills. We got a
Oh yeah, we can go all the way through the hills to the.
yeah, if we went fast paced, we could go on that road that goes past the Shrine of Fontaine, and that would take us all the way in one day to the swamp.
This is correct.
Nice.
I'll pay my respects to God on the way past, eh?
Okay, so if I'm reading the notes right, the mountain lab is located on the east side of a mountain range that meets the western edge of a forest to the southeast of Airedale.
No,
Indeed.
southwest, isn't it?
No.
The southwest. The forest is to the southwest.
The
Okay,
notes
down,
you
yeah.
put said southeast.
Wait. Never eat shredded.
Should be
I meant
west.
south. I meant the forest is southwest. Sorry.
Alright.
I hadn't picked up on that for all the chat we've had about all of this.
Same.
I somehow read
hilarious.
west when I read it, so I've done
As
exactly
failed
the same thing.
successfully.
Yeah.
There is. Look, okay, none of us is a ranger. None of us can read a map.
Yeah.
Look, we can't go off path if we stick to the road as far as we can.
I
Which isn't
agree.
that
Let's
far.
go.
One day of travel. Yeah, we should get going before Red burns a hole in the floor.
What do you mean?
Look, just stop rubbing your feet together. I know you're ready to go.
I've only had a 3-hour run this morning. I need to get my exercise.
Yeah, you can go in front.
I start jogging in the front.
He just keeps on going round in circles so he doesn't get too far ahead.
Okay, so then, if you'd like to set your travel pace, and then give me a marching order, I guess. You know, just tell me if he's at front
Alright.
doing perception checks, he's at back watching the rear, and he's doing anything else.
I'll do perception checks. I don't think anyone's got better than +5, I assume.
Nope.
No.
I'll do the perception. Up at the front.
Yeah, I'm not much good at anything during travel, really.
Yeah, me neither.
Mages, honestly.
I don't
Dead
even have
weight.
stone cunning on this character, so if we come across some rocks, I'm useless.
Don't worry, Ben. You were also previously useless when we came across rocks.
Because I had no intelligence on any of those characters.
I think we should go fast paced, to be honest.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah,
used
I
it.
mean, we're
logged
on the
in 12.
roads. It's relatively safe. We'll be fine.
I think we can get
Yeah.
all the way to the swamp in one day
Swamp.
on the road, so...
Yeah, unless
Yeah,
something
if we do
really
fast paced,
hinders
we
us.
can
Yeah.
get there in one day,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, so yep, you can just spend the day travelling, just rushing along the road.
Cool. And roads are safe, right? Do we get encounters on the roads, or...?
Not
really?
really, no.
I leave that up to DMs.
Okay,
Okay, you know what?
if I will
But-
go in.
So, Red, I will have a perception check just for the heck of it. And
Alright.
I also have one from Ortho.
Perception is
Okay.
at disadvantage because we're
is.
traveling fast.
This is correct.
Ooh, hold on. I have a feature for that. Oh no, it's only when I shift. Never mind.
That's a 14 with disadvantage.
Not bad.
8 on the perception check.
Ooh,
Okay. So, Red, you don't see a thing. And Ortho, let me just check something. Yep, you don't see anything either.
Alright.
nothing there. Don't worry about it.
I don't see anything. Seems like a peaceful day.
Fine. It's a road.
Yep.
Let's just go.
Yep, there's a mild
Right.
drizzle in the air. There's a bit of mist low to the road, but other than that, it's a fairly normal day for the time of the year.
Great. Now I'm even more damp.
Yep. As you're walking...
Hey, so if we like knock you in a river, do you just like dissolve? Not you, Guinness. The muddy
yeah. Guinness is actually looking a bit nervous now.
I think the river just gets really muddy, mate.
Let's not knock anyone into any rivers, okay?
What? Since we are traveling together anyway, I know it is consequence of you're not very good with the magic. But what's the mechanism behind the mud?
I don't know, like genetics or something.
Maybe when we stop, I have a look at you. Yeah.
I mean, you can always look at me unless you got your eyes closed.
I'll sort you out later.
All right.
Next hex.
Please, let's move on quickly.
Yep, I'll say you can now just go straight to the end of the road because those checks were enough. Yep, so you're officially in the swamp, and well,
Swamp.
you have a choice. You can either prep. Oh, I'll just get rid of
Oh, this is pretty nice here
Square.
actually.
Yep.
This is comfy. Maybe we just hang out in the swamp for a bit.
Yeah, it's a
we
bit
have to
damp.
anyway.
So yeah, you can obviously you can press on if you wish, but it might be wise to stay the night for the next day.
I'm gonna climb a tree, a swamp tree, and try and sort of make a small nest in a tree and just fall asleep in there. I don't want to be swampy ground. No, thank you. I'm gonna get higher up.
That's fair.
Mate, I'm bedding down here. Look at this. This is so
we're on
damp.
the road.
And I've made an impromptu hammock using a bunch of rope and grappling hooks, and I'm not sleeping on the ground either.
Guinness just sort of sits on the ground because they're an ooze, but they do sort of collapse into a round bead shape, as if they're not sort of holding themselves together.
Yeah, I've tied my bedroll between two limbs of the tree, and I'm going to bed up there.
Rush
Okay.
probably looks a bit more like a lumpy version of Guinness right now.
And can I also get a watch order for tonight, please?
I'll take first watch.
I'll go second, I guess.
Rush will do the midnight one.
And
Still
I'll
got
do
plenty of energy.
I'll see Dawn in.
Okay. So Red, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Okay. Here goes my rolling again. 9.
Yep. Yours.
One better.
Your watch passes without any anything. And next perception check, please.
Can I have advantage because of my familiar? Would also be looking around.
Does your familiar have proficiency with perception?
They have, yes, actually. Well, they get +3 to it, so
Yep, they can take the aid action then.
yeah. That is a 18.
Okay. So, as you're sitting by the fire overnight, you realise there's a figure in the shadows. For an 18, I'll say you see that they sort of stare towards you, and then when they realise that you're looking at them, they sort of nervously step back into the shadows again.
All right. And I'll say out to them loud enough to wake everyone else up. You gonna stand in the shadows? Or you gonna come out and say hi?
Roll me persuasion, charisma.
That is a 12.
Okay, let me just. Yep, me just remembering to have all these blocks open at once.
Oh, definitely. That's one of the reasons I had all the blocks built into the tokens, because I could never remember to do that.
Okay, that's a fairly low wisdom score, so I'll say that's probably enough. So yeah, the figure sort of stands at sort of the the threshold of the camp, just as far as the fire goes, before finally stepping forward. What you see is a humanoid, as you could tell from the silhouette. And she's she appears to be a half elf, and basically she looks more than a little lost, and you can see that she's got bags under her eyes. She's wearing sort of mage's robes, which are sort of very tattered and muddy. She's got signs of bruises on her arms, and the parts of the face you can see that aren't covered by a scarf. and she just looks towards you. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Pardon my language, but for lack of a better term, you look a little fucked up. You all right?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
You don't know. You're covered in bruises.
Well, I know about that. There's a loss of creatures in the forest. And all I know is where I don't want to be, and I'd introduce myself, but I'm not entirely sure what my name is.
While this conversation's going on, I've had my familiar fly around behind them and tap them on the shoulder to get their emotional state using heart sense.
Ooh, fair.
There's no save.
Okay. So,
Just the
you can,
emotional state, though.
yeah, you're familiar. You can tell that she's nervous, slightly hopeful.
Also, I need a charisma saving throw from them.
Okay, charisma save. Let me just. No proficiency. That's a natural 19 for a 19.
Oof, nothing else. So, nervous and hopeful. What you nervous about?
Well, you're the first people I've run into and that I can remember. Well, I'm hoping you'll be able to help me, or at least be friendlier than the bear that attacked me earlier.
Do I believe that they were attacked by a bear? Because they're covered in bruises, not claw marks.
Roll me insight.
It's possible they ran away from the bear and successfully escaped.
Yep.
22.
Yep. For a 22, I'm going to say, yep, this person appears completely above board. She does not seem to be lying as far as you can tell.
Okay. Well, I'm certainly no bear, but what do you need help with exactly?
I'll be honest, all I know is she gestures behind her. I don't want to be that way. I need to be somewhere else. I don't know who I am, where I am. All I know is I know things. Magic. I can cast spells. I know what spells are. I know that makes me a wizard. I don't know. Well, I don't know who I am. I don't know who my parents are. I don't know if I have family. I don't know anything.
All right. Now this is gonna sound a little strange, but try thinking of like a cube, like concentrating. See if anything happens. Because my thought process, like out of character,
Cube?
Guinness don't know who they are, and they just like know things. And you said these cubes are probably mass produced, and they don't exactly exist unless the thing is concentrating on them.
Cube. Like a knucklebone dice.
Yeah, kind of.
A gelatinous cube. I've heard of those. They're a type of ooze.
All right. Well, find yourself a place to make yourself comfortable.
At that point, Twak is going to very theatrically, because Mr. Blue did say he called it out loud enough to wake people up.
Yep.
So Twak's going to just very theatrically.
Not going to get no good rest tonight, am I? Honestly, the people cannot keep mouths shut just because wife and straight turn up. You come here.
Gesturing to the to the waif and stray to make the way over.
She approaches.
You're not my level. I'm going to make sure you are fine.
And I would like to make sure this person is in good health, if I may.
Okay, just give me a medicine check then, please.
Yep. Did not prepare that. I should have. It's fine. I'll do it physically. Oh, that was not good. 14. Average.
Okay, for a 14, you can tell that she is as you can tell, kind of beaten up. Mechanically, you probably say that she's got half her hit points, a little bloodied, you know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she doesn't seem to have anything wrong with her. She's a fairly healthy half elf. Probably about.
Does she look particularly like hungry or dehydrated, malnourished, perhaps?
She doesn't appear to have slept properly recently.
So she's most likely only been stuck out in the wild for a couple of days, maybe up to a week.
Yeah. She
Just
probably
by
would have.
mistake.
Yeah. You sort of estimate if either she'd have somehow stumbled across a settlement, or you know, just died from exposure by now if you hadn't run into her.
As much as I want to send you back to Airedale, you're gonna get yourself murdered. So you're gonna have to follow us.
Okay. Where are we going?
Don't worry about that. Get some sleep.
And I'll just sort of skew away.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
Come on, dice. Be nice to me. Natural
Can I
20
offer-
for a total of 21.
I was gonna say, can I
Okay.
offer help? But never mind.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Sleep sounds good. And she'll just basically allow her to be guided to a bedroll or a soft patch of ground, and just.
Red'll give her his, and he'll sit under the tree and just like fall asleep. Welcome to the pack. Gotta take care of you now. And
Okay.
he'll snap his fingers and summon a little fiery stoat who'll climb up there and say, Ember will keep you warm. Won't last forever, but it'll keep you warm for a bit.
Okay.
And I'll-
Sorry, go on.
Clap my fingers and use prestidigitation to warm a bit of the dirt near their head or whatever they're sleeping on.
Okay.
Full service going on here. I need this lot in the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. They could, you know, can you imagine someone just sort of hiring a bunch of spellcasters just to make their campsite comfortable? No need for a tent, just bring 5 wizards.
I am a warlock.
Bring 4 wizards and 1 fake wizard.
Oh,
Dress fund kid wizard.
Oh.
Nepo baby.
Yep. And the rest of the night passes without incident, and you wake up the next day. It's the weather's dried up a bit, and there's you know, it's a nice blue sky. There's a few clouds. You can set your travel pace and start traveling.
What are we thinking, folks? Normal speed or speedy speed?
Probably want to go normal this time.
Yeah, now we're off of the
We're off
safe
the beaten
path.
path. Yeah.
But I figure we can
I'll
just kind of follow the tree line down.
Yeah.
Stay on the plains.
I think that makes sense. I'll stick up at the front doing perception. Hopefully, rolling a bit better now.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else?
Oh yeah, order, right? Because Ved's in the front. Ideally, I'd be in the middle because my perception and such, all my travel stuff is bad.
Yeah, same.
I'd have my familiar, like flying ahead, invisible, trying to help scout.
Okay, I'll
Ooh,
say
that could
that's
give Ved advantage.
yeah. I'll say that's the help action for Red, so you can roll with advantage.
Sweet. I've given a day worth of rations to our new friend.
Okay, is anyone going to be rolling survival for rations? By the way.
I suppose I can. I got proficiency in it.
Okay. Rush. What's Rush's perception?
0.
Okay, then I will take up the rear. So keep an eye on things behind us in case we get flanked.
That is a dirty 20 survival check.
Okay. Say you find
Nice.
enough food and water to feed the party then.
Nice. All right. Shall I roll perception?
Yes, please. Remember you have advantage.
I shall
Sweet.
also-
That is a 22.
Okay,
Nice.
22. Let me just draw a
Pretty good
card.
start.
Interesting.
Do you want a perception from the rear before that resolves?
Yeah, go on then.
Because I don't know what's coming, but you know, it doesn't have to come from Russia's direction, does it?
True.
21.
Nice.
Had a bit of lag
Okay.
then.
Yeah, you are all just
On
Yeah.
point, bruh.
yeah, like a reverse panopticon. Okay. So, what you all see is, well, you've rolled very high, so I'll just tell you outright. You've rolled the Three of Swords, and following not far behind you is a very shifty looking figure.
Mm,
I'm gonna do the heart sense thing again.
right. Red. You wanna come back this way and look at this fool?
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
like him.
Okay, so if
I
Twak's
want to
going
get the meat sack of hit points to be between me and it, ideally.
I'm going to stand there. I'm going to draw my great sword and hold it in two hands like, no closer, friend.
okay,
Not so fast there, Mr. Furious.
you can have inspiration if you haven't already got it.
What you
Okay.
doing there, buddy?
Yep, and Red, can you give me a intimidation check with advantage, please?
Okay. I'm not good at this, but we'll see. Well, 16. I'll take that.
Yep, for a 16, the figure just blinks, turns around. You hear a faint, "Oh, sorry, thought you were someone else. Bye," and starts walking quickly in the opposite direction. You get the sense that you've that they're going to look for an easier mark.
What if I don't want them to get away?
You're welcome to stop them.
Yeah, I could. I have hold person.
You have got a hold person.
Yeah.
Ortho, man, let him go. It's not worth it.
Times are tough out here in the wilds. Who are we to judge?
Mm. If I see you again, I kill you. Bye.
Duh.
Let's go.
Well, that's not what I had in mind, but all right.
You showed him, Twak. I'll get back up to the front.
Okay. You
Oi,
may now-
miss, wait, before we move on, you said you do spells and stuff, yeah? What spells do you know?
Well, I don't have a spell book, so I guess I could write a new one if I had the equipment. But let
Kind of
me
wizard
think
doesn't have a
of-
spell book.
You could be a druid. We don't have spell books.
Nope, I'm definitely a wizard. I don't know how I know, but I know.
You could be a sorcerer.
Yeah, like, I'm a sorcerer, I
No,
don't have a spell
I'm-
book, but I know I
no,
can do spells,
I'm-
right?
No, my
I'm gonna-
head's full of the theory. I'm definitely a wizard.
Are you sure you're not a warlock?
No, I don't have a patron, and I know what a patron is.
What about a cleric?
Yeah, no religion here. Look,
Paladin?
all I've got, look, I don't know. All I've got in my head is a really, really, like, I feel like
Ranger?
now you're just naming adventurers for the sake of it.
They don't need books, is what I mean.
Maybe,
I'm hearing Twak just
maybe-
jumping up and down.
If you were,
maybe everybody be quiet. We can prove this quite simply. A spell that any wizard with this sort is going to know is
Fireball?
the
Moonbeam.
mage
Yeah.
armor.
Oh,
What is basics of mage armor? Hmm?
That was a question to our new wizard friend.
Okay, so she basically lists off several very basic, well, the basic theory of the spell. She goes over how she doesn't actually have it in her mind at the moment, so she can't cast it, but she does walk you through the sort of theory of abjuration magic and how it can alter the weave to create a barrier. Or,
Fuck, that sounds useful.
If
I should learn that
or-
one.
this young lady is not wizard, then I am elf.
you're an elk as well? Finally, a fellow elk.
You're not.
This is why I don't travel with people. Can we please move?
Wait, sorry, Miss. What should we call you? You said you don't know your name, but we need a way to address you somehow. I'd rather not just say Miss.
I was going to call her woman.
What about wizard? That should narrow it down, right?
I don't know. How do you pick a name if you don't have a name?
Well, I got called mine because I'm always covered in blood.
Guinness, you got a name recently. How did you get yours?
Oh, don't worry, it's never my own.
I think they just started calling me Guinness and it stuck. Because I look like I think some sort of stoat, like the fire thing Red can produce. I think they called it a stoat.
Yeah, it's a stoat.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe, Miss, you think about a word that you like and that we can remember.
Okay.
And let us know. All right.
If it helps, the spells in my mind right now, I know the cantrips, Light, Mage Hand, and Shocking Grasp. I can cast Charm Person, Magic Missile, Hold Person, and Misty Step.
Misty.
None of those sound
Misty's
like
a good
real
name.
spells.
I like Misty. You can call me Misty.
Where's your entangle? Where's your beast bond, your animal friendship? Those are real spells.
Maybe in my book if I had one.
She has clearly memorized useful spells.
Okay, we'll call you Misty. That makes sense, because we found you in the mist.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, shall we?
Yeah, maybe you walk with me and Guinness, and the others can kind of watch around. Should we carry on south,
Same order as before.
Yep, same order sounds good. Shall I do another perception?
Yes, please. Yep, another
Okay.
perception check, please.
Is it still at an
Or
advantage?
just him.
I'd be still
Yep.
helping with the familiar.
Yep, if you're still getting the help.
Much obliged.
Do you want one from the rear as well?
We'll see how this resolves first.
Unnatural 20 for the front.
Okay, you might not need it. Ooh. This could be spicy. Yep, if you'd like to give me a perception check, please, Twak.
Oh. The tension.
Okay, silly question
That's
about the
fine.
Tower of Random Encounters. If I draw one of the Arcana, what does that represent?
Usually it represents a person, or you can just draw again if. Can't,
Yeah, what I've done in the
it'll
past is if it
represent
matches
a-
somebody's
Oh, that reminds me.
major arcana that they've drawn, you can do something special for them, but
I
Okay.
don't
Nothing
think I've got
specific.
anybody to draw a major arcana for Twak. That is a thing I've forgotten.
ooh.
I don't have one for me either, I just realized.
I think I also haven't done
I
much.
don't remember
hey.
Orthos if they have one.
Hey Nick, do you want a quick fast draw for me and you at the very least?
Yeah, let me go grab him.
Okay, well, I'll just keep this account to myself just in case for a second then.
Yeah, because we don't know what it's going to be yet.
It's going to take a moment while I separate the minor arcana from the major, but
Yeah, none of our characters have them according to Legend Keeper.
Let me. I have my own tarot deck here. I guess I'll draw one for Ortho.
Hey, yeah, you can do also. Awesome. So while that's going down,
Yeah, the ones I'm drawing are like the Fool, Strength, Empress, etc.
yeah, the major.
yeah. Well, while the people are doing the drawing of major arcanas, and while we're traveling, Twak's going to be having
Can I
a small
just
conversation.
give him the Fool?
No, has to be drawn.
Yeah, it has to be random. So
Got
what are
it.
you
Gotta
like?
be
What are you
fake.
doing, Twak?
Getting like a full proper medical history as much as we can from our amnesiac friend to see if I can sort of ascertain if it's like a natural amnesia or if this is some kind of magical affliction.
Okay, give me another medicine check, please.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Since you
I
tried
got
to tell
the
if it's
sun, by
magical,
the
give me
way.
Arcana. The sun? Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
I can draw two more for you guys if you want.
That sounds great. I'm nearly done, but
Yeah, I already
19
had
on
mine
that
separated.
arcana.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
17?
Who wants their card next?
Add the one that you did in back in and give everything a shuffle so that it's you have an equal chance of getting that card as well as the
Mhm.
rest.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, all of us need them, so.
Okay. So for a
right.
19, in
I will
Arcana,
do
you look
my
her up.
own because
You look her up and down, and you realise she seems very much like a living person, but a few things seem different.
Different.
Who's next
head.
on the cards?
You do Nick next.
No, I'm doing my own. I've
Yeah, you can do
finally
Russian, mate.
separated them. I'm gonna do it.
Awesome. Do me then, while Nick does his own, so we can speed it along. How
The
is-
magician.
How? Oh,
That's also nice. I'll just tell you now, the card I drew was the Hermit, so I guess that's not anyone's.
Be
I've
very
still got
funny
a
if I now
card
draw the
for
hermit.
Rush.
It would be.
No, the High Priestess for me.
Oh, nice.
And the moon for Ben.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
so how is she not quite normal?
Okay, I'm just looking something up. Yep, for a 19, you are sort of, basically, what you realise is, she doesn't have a navel. You aren't entirely sure what this is, but it actually, after a bit of further examination, you realise, while she's definitely an intelligent humanoid, and she mostly resembles a half-elf, it seems that she might be more of a construct.
Oh, I
It
think
brings-
I know what's.
It
Okay,
brings
so
to
I
mind.
still don't know
yeah.
what caused the simulacrum is what comes to my mind. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly the spell that comes to mind for your character as well. Although
Okay, Twak
something
doesn't say
seems
it.
different.
Ooh, mysterious third thing. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
gonna say
with that-
anything about that. Just maintain the
Yeah.
thing.
but you're reasonably certain this something is still going. You know, normally that spell would have all the memories of the caster. It's a copy of, so
Yes. Yeah. There's
something else is
that's
going
very-
on.
I did pick up on it. One other thing I'd like to do, if at all possible, is through conversation and talks of magical theory and how kind of the amount of magical energy one can expend in a day feels, and I get a sense for how many spell slots she has.
Yeah, I'll say for a 19, you estimate she, in addition to her cantrip, she has 4 first level spots and 3 second level spots.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I'm done.
Okay. And with that, you can either try moving again, or you can bunk down for the night. I don't know if you've got enough counters left to actually move to the next hex, so...
Yeah, we can move one more.
Yeah, we'll go one more. As long as we're sticking to planes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
restart Discord.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go east so we're not verging into the forest too much.
Good idea. I'll roll another wisdom perception check. An advantage.
See how long you
16
keep
this
his
time.
voice up, Nick.
Oh, this voice is not that hard
Oh,
to
yeah.
do.
Okay.
I've done harder voices for sure.
A little bit of gravel.
Okay.
The Ria got an 18.
Okay, let's see what we got here then. Okay, you spot this from a fairly reasonable distance, Red. What you see is a tree stump, and after a moment you realise there's something stuck in it.
Oh dear, what have they done to you, friend? I'm gonna go up close to the tree stump and take a closer look.
Okay, and sorry, what was Twak's result again?
18.
Okay, so both of you realise, as you're sort of looking ahead, there are basically, there's a bush nearby, twitching a little. Someone that is at least a few people are hiding nearby.
Sorry, I restarted Discord. What's stuck in a tree stump?
Something.
Yeah,
We don't know
something.
yet.
You're not close enough to see it yet.
Got
It's
Hmm.
what you can
I'm
tell is
gonna be
it's
hanging back
like a
to let
pole or
Red
something.
Make a decision.
What is it, Twak? Ambush?
I don't know. I'm letting Red make that decision.
Red, don't
Have
get
you
too distracted
communicated
by the
that to
tree.
Red at all? Or am I?
No. Just sort
Okay.
Because I'm at the view of the party anyway, so you just seen it first.
I think I've probably got enough wisdom to suspect a trap, even if there isn't one necessarily. So I'm still going to approach it. I'm going to approach it, but I am going to shift into my wild hunt form. So I take on a slightly more bestial appearance, but not much. But during this time, nothing can have an attack roll with advantage against me.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll me a intimidation check, please. Charisma.
Okay, I'm bad at that. 7.
Aha.
Oh, I was going to ask a question, but it's okay, you rolled it.
Okay.
So, anything at this stump?
Yep. As you approach the stump, you realise the object stuck in it appears to be a sword. It looks, there's a very fine inlay. You're not entirely sure, but if you were looking for a magic sword, it would look kind of like a magic sword.
This looks like a magic sword. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
That is so 90s anime.
And I feel completely called out here.
Some kind of sword.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything else while Red's casting Detect Magic?
Twak, what do you reckon? Should we go and check out these people in the bushes, or?
Why would I want to do that? Go put myself in danger's way when Red clearly has in hand. Now, do I look like a wrestler?
Okay. Are you saying
Stay
this
right
out loud?
I'm
How loud are you saying it? Sorry. You just whispering to each other, or?
loud enough that the immediate people around me can hear it, but not necessarily shouting it, normal
Okay.
conversational sound.
Okay.
I suppose, how far back should we hang? Like 60 feet?
I'm as
no
far
closer
back as
than
I can
30.
get.
I won't be
Alright, so Ortho is 8 miles away.
Yes, I'm 8 miles away. And my familiar is following Red.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
like between 30 and 60 feet. So if we call it like 40-ish, so we're not 60 million years away.
Hey, I have a 30 feet movement speed these days. I'm speedy.
Hey,
I guess
Yeah, we
we'll
can
keep
call
an eye on the
Nice.
if we call
whatever's in
it
the bushes then.
45, because 35, because at 35 feet, they still have to dash to get to us in melee range.
Sure.
No, 40 feet, because 35 feet gets them within 5 feet of us. So yeah, if we stand 40 feet away, we're good.
Sure. Tactical.
Okay.
You're smart
So,
one.
how sort of visibly you are staying? You trying to do this stealthily and stay hidden, or are you openly watching?
Oh,
If there's some bushes or something that we can hide in, that would be good.
Yeah, there's like brush. There's a bit of there's a few trees and brush you can sort of hide behind. I will need a stealth roll though.
All right,
Go on,
Guinness,
do yourself roll.
just be like the mud.
Oh yeah, my passive perception at the moment is 20 in case you need it.
Oh yeah, you're definitely aware there's
Ooh.
people in the bushes, by the way.
Ooh, it's a 19 on my
is
stealth.
not Great.
19's good. Nat 20.
23. That's my second
wearing, like-
natural 20 today.
Amazing. And Ortho?
My stealth is at 10.
Hooray!
Do you want someone to roll for Guinness and Misty?
I'm gonna say Guinness and Misty are hanging a bit further back.
Okay.
You can actually sort of overhear them chatting about what it's like not to remember anything. It's a very deep philosophical conversation that's not really relevant to this session.
So the
Nice.
DM doesn't have to talk to herself. Got it.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mugger. Hang on, let me mute.
So yeah, Rush and Twak, you're one with the bush. A ranger would turn green with envy, unless they're a half orc or a fey wanderer or something and already green, in which case they'd stay green with envy. You are hidden. You're the platonic ideal of stealth. Ortho,
I am the ground.
And I'm just out there juggling.
yeah. You just decide this is the perfect moment to practice your juggling, I guess.
No one
And-
suspects a clown.
Yeah, it's just the Umbrella Academy meme
Yeah.
where the two cars
You
are
guys are
passing, except
stupid.
it's
They're gonna
just
be looking for army men.
yeah, it's just you see a couple of bandits in a bush just looking at you. You're looking at them. They're looking at you. You're looking at them. You're juggling. they're just sort of holding their bows.
I
Drawn.
wave.
It's a very awkward situation. Red,
Yeah. It'd be
Red, what are you doing?
okay, so Red, you sort of feel like the people in the bushes are actually a bit distracted by this. So astonishingly, you're actually able to finish ritual casting. And you can tell that the sword is completely non-magical.
This is an ordinary sword.
It's just a fancy bit of metal.
I'm back. Did I
Might be
miss
worth
something?
something.
This is just a normal sword. There's no magic on it at all. All right, then. I'm gonna get up and start walking back to the cart slowly, as if I've not noticed the bandits.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative, please.
Would it be possible, just one thing, to try and
What?
get behind the cart such that the cart is between me and the bandits?
I didn't realize we had a cart. I thought we didn't have a cart.
We don't have a cart. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
It's
I was
just
thinking
people.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
this plan won't work. I don't know. I really should have bought a cart. I don't know what I was thinking.
You're just so impressed with your ability to drive. You didn't think about having something to drive.
I've inverse Ald, who spent all the time trying to get into a tank only to discover that he couldn't drive. And now I can drive, and I've not brought anything to drive. Oh,
yeah.
continuing the Nick tradition of terrible initiative rolls.
Right, it can't be
Okay.
worse than me.
Oh yeah, if everyone could just throw their icons on the map.
Yeah, I'm getting in there.
Yeah.
To know
Oh,
whose
these
icon-
squares are funny size.
Oh, we down the bottom, are we?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say
Oh, I see. There's the map square and the owlbear square.
Okay, where was the sword that Red was messing about with?
okay, I'm gonna say that was here, so red
Awesome.
is probably going
What's
to be
that?
about here.
That's how it.
Okay.
So we'd have been.
All right. And the bandits I saw in the bush that I was staring at while juggling, where were they?
Let me just get some icons down for them.
But we will have moved back as he was moving back, right? So if I put us
So,
in
yeah.
these bushes.
Bree, what size? What are we using? The size of the squares, or are we using the? Because these squares are like double size.
Are
Yeah. Yeah, Bree, I'm seeing the owlbear grid and the map grid. It seems like the scale of the map is off
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
compared to what it should be in owlbear.
Yeah, we'll just use the map grid then. Sorry about that.
Okay. That's
So
cool.
everything's everything's basically double size. So yeah, those two bandits
Oh,
here
if
hidden
Okay, so
in the
those are
bushes.
the.
oh, okay. So we wouldn't be going that way then. We'd have gone from above, I suppose.
5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20,
yeah, that sounds about
30,
right.
35, 40, 45.
Yeah.
We'd be like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you could be hiding in that bush or this one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Which means Nick's actually going to be up towards.
And I'm
where
out
we
here
are.
juggling.
Or was he walking south away from us?
Yeah, are you walking back towards the group, Red?
I was walking back towards the group, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, wrong direction
Yeah.
then.
I'll head,
Okay.
I guess, there? About there? Or would I have been, like, there instead?
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
Okay.
Was it just 2 bandits we spotted, or?
Yep, 2 bandits.
That we know of.
I'll say because you rolled fairly well, you probably, you know, you've probably seen all the bandits present. Okay. What are these? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have myself.
Okay, that was actually pretty good on initiative. I never roll like this as a player character. Twak, what is your dexterity modifier?
+3.
Nice.
Okay, yep, you're going first. You're going before ban, not it then.
Hey.
That's one agile wizard.
Okay, Ortho, you're at the top of the initiative order. You've been juggling. The bandits have been looking at you, and they've got their bows out.
Got
And
it.
they're sort of
Got it.
One of them seems to be drawing a bead on you. The other seems to be drawing a bead on Red, but they're hesitating slightly. The ball is in your court.
Okay. Also, for reference, my familiar is currently invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, all of the audio on my computer is delayed, so I don't know when people are actually done talking and when it's just my computer deciding to send the audio finally.
Rude.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll fix it with a restart when we go on break, but for now, I'm gonna, like, they seem like they're about to attack us, it looks like.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have my sprite fire a shot at one of the bandits with advantage because invisible.
Yep. Which one?
Point
That
of
is a
problem there. You can only cast through your familiar if it's a range of touch, I believe.
They have a bow.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no. You're not shooting through it. You shoot it's making the attack. Never mind. Carry on
Yeah.
as you were. Ignore
Yeah, I'm
me.
literally having them shoot them. That's a failure, so I'm just gonna re-roll it.
Okay, what do you roll?
That is, yeah, I rolled a. Let's see, that's a +6 to hit. Yeah, I rolled an 11 initially, but the
Okay.
reroll is 22.
A 22 hits.
Yeah, con save from the bandit.
Okay. 13.
Aw, they're poisoned for a
say?
minute.
Oh, right. I was going to say, like, what?
No, it didn't. I was like, all for them. That bandit's poisoned. Anyways, and I Eldritch Blast them.
Okay, roll your attack for the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a 4.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, that's +7 to hit. That's an 11.
And 11 doesn't quite hit, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Yep. So,
And then my sprite's just gonna get the fuck out.
Yep. So, yep, your sprite shoots the bandit with a bolt, which they jabs into their arm, but they shrug
take
off the
1
poison
damage.
somewhat. Oh yeah, one damage.
They didn't save, but my DC is 15.
Okay. Yep. So they cry out in pain and double over slightly. And it's now that bandit's turn. And I think what's going to happen is she's going to immediately look towards the creature that shots at her and make an attack with her light crossbow.
Hiding in a bush.
You didn't take the hide action, though.
I didn't know.
Yep. So, yep, 80 feet, well within range.
Yes.
I'm going to assume a 7 does not beat your familiar's AC.
It does not.
Okay. So, yep, her arrow her bolt from her light crossbow just flies straight past the very fortunate familiar and just gets lost in the bush. And I think that's going to be her turn. So, Twak.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, isn't that fun?
Joyous.
$13 without it. You know what? I'm gonna have. So one of these does not have their full hit points. Ain't that fun? I am going to check my distance. That's a really long way.
You gotta remember
It's about
the scales
50 to
off.
55
Oh
feet.
wait, yeah, it's
You gotta
it's
count the
half,
squares.
isn't it? Yeah. So if I'm not gonna do that in half because it's twice. So it's 50 feet for me, from the looks of it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45. Yeah. Okay. So I need to move closer. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go to this square, or would that be like on the stump?
You can probably put one foot on the stump and be stood in that square.
Can I be behind the stump on that square, or do I need to be here?
How tall is your character?
Small, so somewhere between 3 and 4 foot.
Yeah, I'll say the Twak can just about duck behind the stump then.
Yeah. Okay. So I get to that square. I then cast Toll the Dead on the disadvantaged bandit, and I would like a Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Okay, that is a 6, which I'm going to assume fails.
Oh, absolutely. Take 2 damage off a D12. Come on, come on, come on. And then I drop prone.
Oof.
And I'm going to do bonus action hide.
Okay, roll a hide check, please. Sorry, a stealth check, please.
Yep. Eight. They know exactly where I am.
But,
But presumably, I've got cover behind the stump, so it's fine.
oh, did you hear a bell from somewhere? Oh yeah, I think it was that goblin over there. The one. They seem to be leaning on the tree stump. Are they taunting us? I think they're taunting us. Is that you, Gay?
That's my goal, yeah.
Okay, and Bandit Not It is going to take aim at you, Twak.
Awesome. 2 points. The first being, do I have cover from the stump? Just so I know my AC.
Yeah, I'll say you have partial cover.
So that'll be that's half cover, right? So +2 to my AC. Thank you.
Yep, and that's a 19 to hit.
Secondly, I'm prone. I did specifically
Ooh,
call
oh,
out
yeah.
to say I'm dropping prone, so
Yep,
they have
disadvantage.
disadvantage because it's a ranged.
Yep. Well, that was a good idea because that's turned it into an 8.
Hooray! They miss.
Yep, the bolt just
Huzzah!
just wedges into the tree, not too far from the sword. And that's the bandits go. Red, you're up next.
Which of the two has taken damage?
That would be bandit. Yep.
Sweet, I'll ignore that one. Red gets down on all fours and starts growling and snarling and taking on a very wolf-like appearance until pop, he's a giant elk instead. And yeah, he's gonna fucking run in and charge Band Not It. 10,
Okay.
20, 30, 40, 45. Wait, I counted that wrong. Hang on. I was
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, you were right next to
10.
me when you transform.
20, 30, 40, 45, 50. There we go, like that. Okay, good. 50 feet of movement. And now charging, and because I ran 20 feet in a straight line, I will add 2d6 to the damage if I hit.
Okay, roll away.
Here we go. Brie, that's a nat 20.
That's your luck.
Oh, Vip Band.
Yeah.
Roll
I'm
your
gonna need
damage.
some more
Double your dice.
d6s. So I need 6 d6s. Okay.
That's a lot of D6s.
It's a lot of d6s. Right, there we go.
That's fucking dead.
You secretly playing a rogue here.
Okay. 10. That's a lot of ones, unfortunately. 14.
Oh.
16 plus 3. 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you charge into this bandit and hit him with incredible force. He goes flying, his neck snaps back. He's dead. Unless you want to make this non-lethal.
No.
Yeah,
They attack
You-
the pack.
yeah. You feel your horns just crunch into his rib cage.
I let out a proper like.
Yeah, his neck just jerks back.
Very
You aren't even
intimidating.
sure what actually killed him, but he's well, he's probably somewhere over here, and he's very dead. And the other bandit, she looks up, and just
And this is the moment she realized she fucked up.
anything else?
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, rush.
Rush is going to stand up from the bush and He will hold he'll hold an action to cast I think Chill Touch if they do anything else, but he'll shout out to them. They'll shout out to them. Fuck. Look, clearly you are completely outgunned.
Fuck.
Your mate is down. What are you doing? Just stop.
Okay. Roll me. Yeah, I think this is going to be intimidation, charisma, please.
All right.
Does he get a bonus or advantage because
Oh, definitely
Red
advantage with
completely
Red
obliterated?
standing there, and the corpse of her friend.
12.
Well, her wisdom modifier is abysmal. So, yep, she drops her crossbow, hands in the air.
All right.
Just let
It's
me go.
over. Red, you're next to us, so I'll leave it up to you, mate.
Okay, I'll say we're out of initiative now.
I plod back.
Yeah, she just
Assuming
takes
Red
off.
doesn't kill them, I'm gonna walk up and say, "What was your plan here?"
Well, we were just gonna wait till someone tried to pull the sword out, then while they were trying to pull it out, we'd shoot them. It was the perfect plan.
Okay, I understand that. Look, I understand that, but are you any good at math?
Math is that like when
Right.
you draw the lines in the sand and then draw another line?
Yeah,
Like with numbers?
I think you need some more
Yeah.
friends. Like,
No. Maths is how much gold you have and are going to give to us. Hmm?
Okay, everyone roll
And
me
I
a
was just gonna
perception
say
check,
pick your
please.
target better, but
perception check.
Turned to normal form, by the way,
my
and I'm
perception modifier.
tugging on the sword to try and pull it loose.
I am not seeing shit.
Okay,
12 for
Ooh.
perception from me.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, the dice have turned.
That's a 6 from me and a 14 from the.
Oh, come on,
that
Red,
was
save us all.
familiar.
Yeah, I got a 12. So no.
okay. So none of you hear this,
The friggin' sprite rolled the highest.
but you hear a slow clapping noise from behind you as a mysterious hooded figure, who is a lot bigger than that, it's
I was
just sort of
fighting a
stood
bunch
here.
of kobolds.
Yep, they're a humanoid figure, about average height, and they just stood there slow clapping.
All right, what the fuck's your deal?
Black slow claps back.
Just a bit of amusement.
I
do
also clap.
apologise. And they just snap their fingers, and the two bandits disappear.
The fuck was that?
As I said, a bit of amusement. How do you do?
All right, who are you and what's your game?
Doing all right.
Oh, no.
What's your name, friend?
Oh, my name isn't important. My name isn't important. Oh, what brings you out here to the wilderness?
Well, hello isn't important. What do you want?
I just told you, a bit of amusement. It's
Doesn't
been
seem very funny to me.
I can respect just messing with people, but
It was weird.
I mean, you didn't exactly pick the best toys.
Well, it does take quite a bit of energy to create a convincing, I'll call it an illusion, for your sake.
All right, I guess.
Do I see the corpse illusion behind me?
Yeah,
It's been
the
gored by a
corpse-
giant elk.
Yeah, the corpse fades away as well. You can roll me Arcana if you like.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to roll Arcana.
Okay, both give me an Arcana roll then, please.
Yeah, that's a 16.
15.
Okay, yep, for a 15 and a 16, you both sort of realise, while that clearly wasn't real, that was a bit tangible for an illusion.
Hmm.
Something a bit more powerful was involved.
Well, I mean, look, I've seen illusions before. My boss does a lot of them, but illusions aren't usually physical, you know, and we shot one of them and saw the needle stick in, so.
I see you're familiar with the magical arts then.
Mm.
Sorry, you didn't tell me what brought you here?
You could say that. I am these are, we're a wandering band of performers, and these are my troupe. They're not that good at their job yet. I'm still helping train them, but, you know, work in progress.
Yeah. Nice.
We got the big one. They're good with animals, so, you know, for the kids.
A pack of clowns, you say? Roll me deception, please.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Ooh.
I have
No,
a +8 on deception, and I rolled a fucking 12.
I think you're a clown, right? But you're not making me laugh. What are you really
We
here
ain't
for?
here to perform
I
for
haven't told
you.
any jokes.
All right. Well, you had your fun. What do you want now?
Oh, I guess I'll just be moving on. And well, if you're not going to tell me what you're doing here, I respect that. But do tread carefully.
It would appear that you have us on back foot. It naturally makes us, wary, defensive, yes? Maybe you give us a little bit of information first, as show of good faith.
Oh, very well. I'm just a wanderer like yourselves.
Can we see this person's face, or are they covered up?
Nope, they've their hood's completely covering their face.
I wouldn't say you're just like we are.
All right. So,
For what it's worth, their voice is
invisible
very clearly
sprite.
masculine.
Gonna try heart sense on the figure.
Okay, you're getting mild amusement.
All right. I need to save from them.
Okay.
Forget which one it was.
Code.
Yeah. Charisma save.
Charisma. That was a natural 3, so I'm going to say it doesn't pass.
Yeah, that's a failure. Their alignment, please.
Their alignment, true neutral.
All right. Yeah, they might have literally just been fucking with us.
I'm getting.
Well, it wasn't funny.
Whatever. Like, move on. We'll carry on our own way. This is weird.
You're right, Rush. We got better things to do.
Well, do be wary of the mountains to the east. Sorry, do be wary of the mountains to the west. You don't know what you'll find there.
Been hearing a lot about these eastern mountains.
Oh, do you?
They don't appear on any map.
I think is that just that they are stupid, and they think the hills are mountains, even though hills are not really tall enough.
They said western mountains. I'm just a fool.
Wait, what do you know about those mountains? Why are you telling us that?
They're probably just playing a joke again. There's probably nothing wrong up there.
Well, I thought you weren't sharing your business. Toodaloo.
I'll walk up, attempt to shake their hand, say, my name is Ortho, and, sorry we got off on the wrong foot.
Okay, roll me persuasion, please. Charisma.
Hang on, if they were illusions, why didn't I detect
That is
any
a
magic?
natural 20.
Okay, yeah. The figure raises his hand and accepts the handshake.
For 26.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, look. We're out here doing whatever. I'm just following these guys around. What's so dangerous about the mountains? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, well, all sorts. Giants, I hear. Druidic interference and, well, failed experiments.
Would they be your failed experiments?
Well, that's a very personal question. You're not even yeah. Well, maybe I could offer you some more information if you would tell me what you're doing here.
What do you say, everyone?
I say that the kind of person who plays a trick like that shouldn't have any more information than they need.
That is surprisingly
I mean, I thought it was
astute
a
of
pretty
you.
good trade.
Yes, this person is giving fey vibes to me. I do not trust.
Oh, I'm not a fae. Well,
Yeah.
I suppose maybe a bit, but not by birth. Well, that's right. I'm not a fae. That's the important part.
Oh,
Twak, I got a
know
question.
something from the heart site. Celestial fiends and undead would automatically have failed to save.
This is neither celestial fiend nor undead.
Twak, I got a
Failed to
question.
save anyway.
Yes.
I don't think those bandits were illusions. Only I've had detect magic active for the last 3 minutes, and if they were, I would
Yes,
pick that up.
I saw you cast, yes. Mm.
I don't think this whatever they are is being straight with us.
I have seen no indications as to what kind of gay they are. But I do agree they are not trustworthy. They are
Twak, someday I'm gonna have to
nothing
teach
for
you the meaning of this
information.
phrase. I swear, every time I bring this up in the meat hall, you're always making the same joke.
Do I look like a funny person to you?
I don't know how to answer that without getting fireballed.
You can both have inspiration.
We should convince everyone else it's time to leave and forget Bringer.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm on
Ortho,
board.
leave this clown alone.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
What do you got against clowns?
Nothing. Clowns are very valuable. What I mean is that this individual is not a good clown, and you are, because their idea of a joke wasn't very funny, but yours are very funny.
They ain't to be trusted, mate.
Okay.
So is this
Well,
person like wearing a mask or something?
Nope, just a hood.
Oh, well, I'm right next to him. Can I see their face?
Nope.
Oh my god, it's
That's a
the
neat trick you got.
it's
I'm
the
right
mage
next
from
to you, and
Final
I can't even
Fantasy.
see your face.
They have
Or any
no
of the
face.
Magicka mages.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's really...
it's Kingdom Hearts organization or whatever. Sorry, what's that, Ortho?
I was like, it's a very nice trick you got. I'm right next to you. I can't see your face. It's like shadow.
Well, that's the purpose of a hood, is it? It's not protect one's head. Perhaps conceal it as a side effect.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm like standing right next to you, and I'm looking in the hood, and all I see is shadow.
He does have his head bowed slightly, so you can't see into the hood.
Hmm.
Like one of those oversized hoods which sort of fill inwards and down so everything's proper covered.
Yeah. I will say, though, it's very clear that this hood is being worn in a way that deliberately conceals their identity.
All right. So what happens if I have the sprite pull their hood back?
Okay, first of all, what I'll do is I'll just if the sprite gives me a stealth
While I'm
check,
walking away. All right.
and I'll just
This
draw...
sprite has amazing stealth bonus.
Okay. You're looking to beat a 16.
Yeah. Oh boy. That means I just have to roll an 8.
Okay then.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 8. And this is while I'm walking away, so.
Okay.
Because
So-
the sprite would be back here.
As you're walking away, you hear the figure mutter, "It's Cantlaw all over again." And as they turn, the sprite pulls the hood down to reveal... Nick, just remind me what this individual looks like. I'm going to guess you've worked out who it is.
I mean, I know who it is. Yeah, from the way you were portraying him. But I mean, a signature broken nose. But this character probably looks very different from the last time he was spotted. So it really is up to you.
Okay, I'm going to say that this individual looks like a high elf. As Nick said, signature broken nose. And so if anyone wants to roll me a history check, they might know who it is, but it's not certain.
Sure.
To know of Cantlaw.
No one should really know of Cantlaw.
Yeah. You'd get an invite once you can cast 5th level spells.
How about 24?
Twak.
12.
Yeah, 20s, natural ones. I'm all
Okay,
over.
Twak. You were in the... How did you study your magic?
Say that again.
How did you study your magic?
I basically stolen books and notes from a traveller off from one of the Goblin raids.
Okay then. So, yeah, in one of the many books you've read a book of magic. It was written by one Winifred Merrifith. And what did you know?
Knew it.
You recognise the nose from the author's portrait.
Mhm.
You're looking at a very powerful mage indeed.
You.
Oh, have we met?
No, but I have read books. You are Winifred, yes?
Indeed. Oh,
I am not quite on your level yet. I've only been learning arcane arts for past few years. I am coming along nicely, I think. Maybe.
Do you two know each
maybe...
other?
Do you not listen to conversation? And if you are deaf, I can help you with that. Anyway,
How do you know who this person is if you've never met them?
I have read books. I can read good.
I don't believe you.
And this person's picture is Winifred is a very powerful mage. The things I would do to learn from you. Why
I
don't you
like this
take
even
apprentice?
well, I'm not entirely sure I have time for a goblin, but I do appreciate your, what would be the word? Enthusiasm? Kind of rather a shame you wouldn't be able to study at Cantlaw anymore.
What is a Cantlaw?
Indeed. What is a Cantlaw anymore?
Well, they said study it.
This
Well, they said
this
study at Cantlaw, so if I had to guess, some kind of magic school.
obviously some manner of school. Like I was not asking for the rhetoric answer. Mages of this caliber know more than know that we are looking for in-depth, non-simple answers. I respect their intelligence. Anyways, this is now pointless because you clearly do not want to help. So, good day to you.
Quite. Well, try not to die. And with that, in a blink, he's gone.
I
Alright,
didn't
that
like
was weird,
guy.
wasn't it? Like, everything that just happened was pretty weird.
Yeah, I was telling
I mean, I
Twak,
figured her.
I had my detect magic active all this time. Those bandits were not magical.
That's weird.
So either this this winner, whatever their name is, was making it so that they seemed not magical, if you can even do that. Or we just killed real bandits.
I have theories, but divination is not my specialty. It is maybe possible to make an aura that would hide magical effect, magical detection, but I do not know.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Let's get out of
can
here.
I try
This
pulling
is-
that sword from the trunk? Unless
Oh,
it was an illusion.
Oh yeah, give me a strength. Give me a strength check.
All right, I'm gonna go 19.
Just not quite what you need, I'm afraid.
The
If
fuck?
you get hernia, I am not helping you. This is your
Well,
own
this
fault.
has angered me. I'm
Fred, it's
going
just a
to-
normal sword. It's nothing.
going to-
Just leave it.
going to rage,
Oh my god.
and I'm going to try again.
Okay, go ahead.
That was almost a Nick roll.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
So,
you just wrench it out of the stump.
You
Congratulations.
said yourself, it's a normal sword.
Yeah, just mark down that as an art item worth 150, no, 200 GP.
It's not even a real sword, it's a ceremonial sword.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
It's just an expensive sword that was being used as bait, maybe.
That was. This whole thing was weird.
Onwards and upwards.
Okay, we'll go
Yeah,
back
we
to
just,
the main map.
if I know my GOI correctly, stared down somebody who could obliterate us.
Mhm.
Whatever, mate. Sure. If you say so.
No, it's hold up. No. Ignore me. Carry on. I had a thought that went nowhere.
Alright,
Same.
well, we're out of movement tokens now anyway, so it's
Yep.
bedtime.
Thought rest.
Okay. And after this happens, yeah, basically Guinness and Misty rejoin the party. Did she make a friend?
No.
I don't think so. Twak.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
everyone
had a
make me
little
a
fan moment.
yeah. Everyone, before we take a break, everyone just give me a perception check.
Alright, no longer have advantage.
Right,
So
it's
let's
faster.
Oof.
Natural 13 for
15.
15.
Okay, I heard a 15. What else did I hear?
A second 15.
a dirty 20
Right.
from
Oh, 30, 20. Okay. Yeah, I think 15
And a
30, 20 will do
natural
it.
one from the sprite.
The sprite notices nothing. Those of you who rolled above 15, you realise Misty has the same broken nose as that wizard you just ran into. And now we'll go to break.
Interesting. Samaritan's winner for simulacrum.
Very interesting.
This whole thing's fucking weird.
I don't
Well,
know,
no
not
one
having a
else in
belly
that
button, that could just be, that could be anything.
That is not
Yeah.
something Twak has shared, by the way. The only person that knows it's a simulacrum is Twak.
People are just born with knotties, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like the third state of belly button.
Oh no! Look, I know Red thinks he's got the whole werewolf thing going on, but that doesn't mean nodding has to come into it in any way.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Right,
Damn
I'm
it.
gone. I'm
Enfys.
going. No.
Disgusting.
You'll get us demonetised, Enfys.
Nick, I didn't know you were a
gonna-
furry.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Well, it doesn't even need to be a furry thing. It could be an Omegaverse thing. I'm gonna go pee.
What?
Google it. Go on.
I'm gonna restart my computer.
No, go on, Google it. It'll be fine.
Nah.
Okay, fine, don't. So, yep. Chat. How are you enjoying the session? Exactly, Keith. He wasn't that tight. They could just obliterate him. Yeah, what, like CR1 fight? Session's good, Keith. Excellent. I mean, I'm having fun running it at least.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And all
Entertain the chat. I'm gonna pee.
Entertain the chat. Oh god, no. What do you think I am? Some kind of clown?
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
So, folks, how's it going? How are you, Mr. Blue?
I'm doing alright now that I've got that stupid audio delay fixed.
Hey, that's what we like
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah, I hate it when it happens because it usually results in me talking over people on accident because I don't know when they're actually done talking and it's just my computer being stupid.
Yeah, I got you. There's some weird desync.
Yeah. It wasn't just Discord this time, it was my entire computer.
Hmm. I was not expecting Merithith Winifred to turn up there. That's
You know, it's
wild.
funny. I had planned to have an NPC name drop them in one of my quests, but Nick was like, you better have a good reason for it, and then they're just here.
Hmm. Yeah, Merithith is a massive character in the Eidos universe. So.
Yes, I've seen their stat block.
Yeah, madness in that nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Now
I return from the piss
to
mines.
survive. Were you what's the word? Not productive. Did you get good returns?
Oh no, that's at the piss investment bank.
The piss vestments.
Yeah, the piss investment. No, that's if you miss.
No, the piss vestments are what the piss vicars wear.
Oh my.
Okay, is everyone making a mockery of my channel?
No, we're
Yes.
just talking about piss
Would
vicars.
we do that?
Oh, thank you. Don't take this channel seriously. It'll put too much pressure on me.
Piss Vickers
I'll
is
have
that
you know.
one, is the cleric version of that one webcomic about the DM sending everyone through the forest of piss.
Sorry, what have I sat back down to?
I gotta
Right,
find
Nick?
it.
So
Nick's
can
gonna
we
send us
make
through the
piss
forest of
wizard?
piss?
Hang on.
Those are
let me
just
see if I can-
evocation wizards, but specializing in water.
I mean, what you need to do is you need to homebrew a kangaroo race.
Piss Forest hasn't come up. Oh no, actually it has. There it is. Okay, I'll go put that in the chat.
Oh, fine.
This is not what I signed up for.
It's fine.
Aye. So, you enjoying the session so far?
Yeah.
Yes, this is great.
Yeah.
I am very happy with how that my character is being fleshed out.
Yeah, I feel like I've still got to find Rush's kind of demeanor, but
What is this comic?
You see, it's the piss forest.
oh my god, Nick.
Gross.
It's the enchanted piss forest.
That's nasty.
I've sent this to the Guild of Icons chat before.
You have.
I think it was the first time I introduced Alana. It's like, it could be worse.
Oh yeah,
just know
Lana
that
is
at
definitely
the end-
someone's fetish.
Just know that at the end of that DM's campaign, the king will rain down upon the heroes a shower of gold.
Oh, no.
This pie.
I'm pretty happy with the voice I've got now for Red. I realize I've gone less and less Shadow the Hedgehog and much more Adam Jensen by the end of it. Like I'm 5 seconds away from going, I didn't ask for this.
Wait, who's Adam Jensen?
Yeah.
The
Deus
protagonist
Ex
in
Revolution.
Deus Ex, his sort of sequel trilogy.
Yep.
Like, I'm,
Also,
I'm
I
not,
never
I'm not
asked.
convinced.
Well,
I'm quite settled on a voice here, but we'll see how long I can keep this up, and if it ends up going drifting into something less sandpaper on my throat.
Yeah, I was thinking your choice is. I mean, you do this with all of your characters, don't you?
No, the generic kobold thing I do is fairly easy on them.
Yeah.
We are just little guys. What do you mean? Yeah, this one's much more gravel-like.
I'm still not convinced you're just secretly not 3 kobolds in a trench coat, you know?
I
A
can
very
either
small
confirm or
goblin-sized trench
deny.
coat.
No, not like the character, like Enfys themselves.
Oh right.
Me
That
in
makes
real
sense.
life. I
Surprising
happen
amount of
to
them in
bite
Wales.
somebody's ankles.
Be right back.
I was so close to attacking that guy.
I
we'd
would have
be so
gone
dead.
fine.
We'd be so
Would have
dead.
gone fine.
I was so close to attacking that guy.
Yeah, I'll say you did decently in that encounter, in that you didn't make him kill you all.
Success.
That one counts as a
Yeah, I
potentially
was-
deadly.
Yeah, that's a CR20
flying-
encounter we just passed.
I was
We
trying
all
to
level
think
up.
of something I could maybe get from Marithis specifically, but I don't have the charisma to convince him of anything, and I don't have the any of the dex skills to sleight of
Yeah.
hand something from him. Maybe, but
Yeah, well, you could have just answered his question.
Trustworthy.
Yep. You wouldn't have used the information for anything.
No. If he'd been a bit more willing to negotiate, maybe, but nah. He stonewalled us, so we stonewalled him.
I think he's really too arrogant to actually,
No, absolutely. The problem with coming across multiple wizards like that is that they're all arrogant.
Oh yeah, this is
Twak
a
once-
unseen. Sorry.
Twak 100% believes themselves to be better than Merithith Winifred. They just haven't had the same amount of time to build up their knowledge base of the arcane.
Makes sense. It's,
I think Rush
it's
is just
Unseen University
generally
all
very
over again.
paranoid. Yeah, having paranoia but no insight is going to be a hampering to to Rush.
I'm back. So I
But also-
I'm back.
I sent that cropped panel from the comic to Sophia, and she's like, "Oh no, not the piss wizard."
Speaking of
Yeah.
which, did Nick go for a wee yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
The straight
Went
men
we are
want
prepared.
to yearn for the piss mines. Okay, we're all ready to go back.
Let's go for it.
Okay. I mean, you've been audible the entire time, but I'm now visible again. So,
Alright.
you are camping for the night then?
Oh yeah, we haven't done the overnight yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could always
Yeah.
try pushing on and suffering exhaustion.
Nah, that's
Nah.
fine.
That sounds exhausting.
There's no
Okay.
no huge rush on it.
I mean,
Just
rush
Regular size rush.
Okay, could everyone give me a guard order then? Watch
Should we
order.
just do the
that was
same
it.
order as before? Should we just kind of stick to that?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll go second.
All right.
I'll take third.
And who's first?
Enfys'
first.
internet has died. I'll take first.
Oh dear.
I'll take first while Enfys gets back to us.
All right. Yeah. I guess I'll go third then.
Okay. So then, first watch. Could I get a perception check, please? Red.
All right. Give me something good. 18.
That's good. You hear a lot of tossing and turning coming from Rush's tent.
I'm gonna get up and go over to the tent. And I'm gonna sort of stomp my feet on the ground outside, the equivalent of knocking. Because you can't knock on a tent, it doesn't work.
You
Okay,
can knock on the tent pole.
Rush. You're basically having some very troubling dreams.
Oh no.
You see your father. He looks at you. He keeps looking at you. He's looking at you sternly, disappointed. He's a statue. He's on a column rising into the air above you. He hasn't got time for you anymore.
Dad, what are you doing? What's this? Why are these dreams always so weird?
He
What's
says
going on?
nothing and starts crumbling into rubble.
Dad, no.
The pile of rubble looks up at you.
Why does the rubble have eyes?
The rocks, son. The rocks are more important to me now. You're more disappointing than rocks. Than rocks. Than rocks.
Dad, I might be mud now, but I might be a rock soon. Give me time.
Rocks. Okay, could you give me a wisdom save, please?
Yeah, I don't have anything in wisdom. Okay, go. All 13.
Okay, that's not quite enough, and you jolt awake just as Red stamps on the floor next to you, the entrance to your tent.
Hey,
No, Red. Go, pervert. Get out of here.
Rush, I am not in your tent. I'm outside.
What?
I'm trying to get your attention.
What do you want? I
You
didn't
were
do
making
anything.
weird noises.
I'm sleeping. It's sleeping noises.
No one sleeps like that.
I sleep like that.
Fine.
Look,
Stomp
not
back the
everyone can
fire.
have lovely, peaceful dreams, all right? God.
Okay, what I'm going to
What
need
did
now...
I come back to?
Okay,
He rounds on Rush and says, "Don't you dare talk to me about peaceful dreams. You wait until you've seen an entire platoon wiped out in front of you by a vicious monster."
All right, mate. Clearly, I don't know what you've been through. You don't know what I've been through. Like, I've seen some shit you wouldn't believe.
You want to talk about it?
No.
All right, then. I'm here if you ever need it.
I don't want to hear about your war stories.
I didn't want to talk about mine. I'm here to listen.
All right, well, maybe don't listen to me sleeping. That's weird.
He stomps off again, just like sighing loudly.
okay. Okay, so, Rush, what I'll tell you is, you've basically you failed a 1 wisdom save, and what I'll need is another wisdom save from you. If you pass it, you'll sleep normally. If you fail it, I'm afraid you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Oh no. So another
Guess what
wisdom
this-
save right now.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Someone should have
Ooh,
got
yay.
up and talked about it. Oh, never
Natural
mind.
20.
Repress it. You're fine.
There are 0 consequences for his actions. Their actions here. Yep. You managed to push the fear down and have a peaceful night's sleep. And that was the first complication from religious services, as
Oh.
your god basically well, you don't know why your god's particularly worried about the relationship between you and your dad, but something's going on there.
Damn it, Dad. I said I was sorry about the school. Let it go. It was like 10 years ago.
Stones are more important, son.
It's alright. He sleeps like a rock now.
You mean he skips? Sorry, they skip.
Damn it. Yeah, they. I'll get used to this eventually.
Okay, and I'm gonna say the rest of the night passes without incident. Oh wait, no. One other thing. Ortho, could I have a perception check, please, on your watch?
I don't have a watch, but I have a sprite.
Hey.
Ta-da. Yeah, sorry. I ate some bologna and I think I got a piece of it caught in my throat. Anyways, yeah, that's a dirty 20. Still with advantage, I assume, because of the sprite.
Yep, that's correct. You see a translucent figure in the shadows, watching you.
All right, a translucent figure in the shadows. Second verse, same as the first, loud enough for everyone to hear. You gonna stand in the shadows? Or you gonna come say hi?
The figure just fades away.
All right. Did it look like they vanished? Like, is the bushes they were in, did they move as they vanished away, or does it look like they're still there? They're just invisible now.
Okay, I'll say it looked like they just vanished. And I will say, because you'd notice this sort of thing, they're definitely fey in nature.
Got it.
As they disappear, they make the watching you gesture.
Okay. And I just return the gesture.
Okay,
But I
roll
do that thing where you.
me-
All
Could you just roll me insight quickly?
right. I have +3 to that.
Let's
So I
go
rolled
then.
an 18.
That'll do it. You get a clear look at their mouth and they're just mouthing at you. Your luck will run out.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for a while.
Anyway, guess who have both suffered consequences.
Gambling.
I've still got another one for a religious service, so
Yep,
yeah, it's not the end for me.
indeed. But you awaken to a bit of dew in the grass and a lovely sunny day.
Ah, I love
Set
the
your
smell of
travel
mud
page.
in the morning.
Smells like victory.
Smells like team spirit.
We're going at normal pace again.
Yeah, let's carry on like that.
Mm-hmm.
99 tokens.
Yay.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot
You're
of
just
tokens.
you're just carried to your destination by some red balloons.
99 red balloon.
Roll
Alright.
initiative.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Worry, super
I'll
scurry.
be up
Pull the
front
troops
doing.
out in a hurry.
I'll do perception up front.
I'll do perception in the rear.
Am I getting assistance again from Ortho?
Yeah.
Sounds great. Or from the sprite, sorry.
Does the sprite
What's the
have a name?
sprite's name, by the way? Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking.
that's my Sprite Cranberry.
Cranberry. Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, I remember Cranberry Sprite. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's an 18 from Twak.
That's not great.
Even with advantage, Nick.
Yeah, with advantage. Perception of 12 from Red.
Rip. Is anybody
Yeah.
rolling for survival to see if we can save ourselves on rations and water?
Sure. I have proficiency in survival.
Okay, wait, is this Ortho?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're familiar with giving a advantage roll away.
Yeah.
We're just looking for a straight beating of 15.
Ah, shit, I got a 14.
Ah, unlucky. I'm afraid you're going to need rations today.
Oh, no!
I'll give 1 ration to Misty.
Oh, thanks.
Don't mention it. You take care of your pack.
Yeah, where are we going, by the way? I've got a bad feeling about this forest.
We're going somewhere, somewhere that Guinness wanted to go to. I don't really know. I'm just following along to keep him safe.
Okay.
It's alright, we're not planning on going in that forest. Not for a few days at least.
Oh, not for a few days?
The main aim's to get to the mountains.
Okay.
We might have to go in the forest a little bit when we get there.
Okay, so we're going past the mountains?
Nah, to the mountains.
Who in the mountains?
I have a bad feeling about the mountains. Maybe it's nothing.
Can you maybe specify?
I don't know. Call it an unnamed fear in my heart.
Yeah. We'll deal with it when we come to it. I'm sure we'll be alright.
As you're having this conversation, by the way, you hear the sound of Red, you don't quite hear anything, but Twak, you hear the sound of people shouting.
I direct the others towards it.
Skippy.
Okay, so what you see ahead is a carriage. Now, I don't think anyone here would recognise the carriage. Well, possibly from other people who've met this character before. Would anyone's character have spoken to anyone who met Calicia?
No, I don't think any of us would have.
No?
No, Twak
Don't
would
think so.
say less, even if they had.
Okay, fair enough. So yep, there's basically a crowd of a couple of dozen people. The carriage has windows all closed up, and the crowd are shouting and seem quite upset.
Been busy in the middle of nowhere in this place, eh?
Hey, what's going on here? Why all the shouting?
I think Ortho approached them.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. Charisma, just to approach the crowd.
Got it. Let's hope it's not bad. That's an 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few people look at their shoulder over you. None particularly becomes aggressive or anything, but none really answers your question.
Yeah, I got nothing. I walk back away.
What does it look like is the situation here?
You sort of overhear the shouting, and it would appear that basically the crowd wants some of the crowd want refunds. Some of them just don't seem particularly happy with products, and some just want to buy something.
Popular little cabin. Rush will walk over and kind of knock on the door of the cabin and be like,
Carriage.
oh, sorry, carriage. Anyone in there? What's going on? A lot of people out here.
You don't get an answer.
All right. I'm going to play a silly little joke and see if I can unhook the carriage from whatever's pulling it.
Okay. Yep. There's a lot. There's a couple of large horses attached to the carriage. How do you want to do this?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Just
light
be a
sleight
little
of hand.
sneaky.
Yeah. Okay. Dexterity sleight of hand, please. At disadvantage
Oh,
because
that's-
it's a large crowd, so some might see you quite easily.
It doesn't matter. It's a natural one.
Ah, unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I could re-roll it. I have inspiration, but it's a disadvantage, so it'd probably fail either way.
Yeah. An elderly woman watches you try it, and she whispers to you, "Oh, good idea. That way they won't be able to get away."
Well, that was the plan. What'd they do?
Oh. Failed to meet orders. Refused to speak to us.
Can you provide more specifics? Maybe we might be able to do something about it.
Well, I need a tonic for my back. Young Cassie over there is looking for some sort of sharpening thing for her sword. Very into her sword, that one. Mr. Thompson there wants to talk about the best way to improve grain yields. We all have and I think a few of them are upset about defective health potions. And you actually see there is a crowd of adventurous-looking types as well.
All right, so what we have here is a snake oil salesman whose number is up and they're trying to get away? That's my assumption.
Is there any
Well-
like insignia or identification or anything on the carriage?
Yep. It's a fairly significant insignia. Since I don't think any of you have seen the character before, could you just give me just I guess history, intelligence?
Sure.
That's a 5 for me.
That's probably
That
not
was a
going to do
12
it.
from me.
12. Yeah, you don't quite recognise it. Either of you, I'm afraid.
All right, so Rush is going to get up on top of the carriage and look down at the crowd. You're like, all right, everybody, look, I don't know what everybody's problem is, but we're not going to get anywhere if you all just stand around crowding like this. We need some order. I need everybody in a good line. We'll take you one by one, and we'll figure out what we're going and what we're doing and what the situation is. If you can all just put yourselves in a little bit of order.
Okay, roll me charisma persuasion, please, just to get the crowd into some semblance of order.
Ooh, a 23.
Oh. You hear a bit of muttering for a minute there. It looks like the crowd might turn against you, but it sort of quiets down. A few people shrug, and yep, everyone starts getting into an orderly queue. There's a few arguments over who gets to go first, and when a few people cut in line, but it looks like the crowd's organised itself.
While the crowd
Alright.
is organising itself and thus not surrounding a carriage, can I take that moment to see if I can find a window to climb in without being seen?
Yeah,
And,
give me a stealth check.
I was going to do the same with my sprite.
I mean, nothing's stopping the sprite from doing it. They
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, give me
No,
stealth check.
I'm just
both of
saying
you.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
I rolled
They're
a
also invisible.
22.
Oh yeah, the sprite can roll at advantage then if they're invisible.
Yeah, they're always invisible.
Anything
Yeah,
better
that is a
than
19.
Okay, for a 22 and a 19. Yep, I'll say there's a small window that is just slightly opened up. Yeah, a gloved hand sort of cracks it open, peeks out, before letting it close again. You don't see anything of who opened it, but it's left slightly ajar, so you can sneak in if you like.
All right.
Once I'm through the window, I'm not going to be hidden from the person in the carriage, obviously.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
But
So
hopefully I can get past everyone else.
here's hoping.
Okay. So, yep, you squeeze through the window. Twak and Cranberry. And find yourself face to face with a 6-foot tall flesh golem.
Neat.
Ha!
The golem stares at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
you are not
interesting.
what I was expecting. Not going to
Yeah.
lie.
The golem
Yeah,
continues
not
to
what I
stare
would-
for a moment.
Not the talkative type, huh?
The golem starts
Uh.
gesturing at you.
Do I recognise the golem as a constructed being, or
Give me
Wait.
Arcana check then.
okay, I can't. +6.
Yeah, let me just double
And,
check the CR.
Heart sight on the golem, which if construct auto fail.
Yeah, it'll fail.
22 again, but different number because different modifier.
Yep, I'll let you identify a flesh golem. It is, after all, only a CR5 creature. Yep, you know this is a flesh golem. It's been artificially created by a wizard from a pile of corpses. It doesn't have any intelligence of its or will of its own. It'll just do what its creator tells it to. But it is making a gesture at you.
How do I?
Suggest.
Give me an
yeah,
insight
that's
roll,
all.
please.
Okay. Yeah,
Natural
that's my
20.
insight. Hooray! Unfortunately, well, the pixie could communicate with me actually. I got
Yeah,
a
I mean, the
15.
sprite's in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
can
The
be-
sprite. I meant sprite, not pixie. What did I say, pixie? But yeah, the
Yeah.
sprite can communicate with me if need be.
Okay, so, yeah, does Cranberry have a way of communicating with Twak?
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay.
I
So,
speak at least one of those.
Cranberry speaks up then and says, "Oh, Goblin? Goblin? Goblin?
Invisible thing. Yes.
Goblin?
No, I know the sprite.
Yep, I think the golem, I think it wants us to make the crowd go away. It says, it's on an important business, and it needs to get going."
Twak's gonna take the seat opposite the opposite the golem. Cross one leg over the other, put hands on the knee, and give a dazzling smile, and say,
I think we can make this happen. However, you are a fascinating specimen, and I would like opportunity to speak with somebody of the caliber of your creator. How might we facilitate this?
The golem makes a series of gestures. Cranberry translates. The golem says, "It can arrange a meeting if the crowd goes away. No problem."
How will you get word to me about when and where of this meeting?
The golem pauses for a minute and hands you a sheet of paper and just pantomimes writing on it. You easily infer that it wants your details, so you can be contacted later.
unfortunately, because the intermediary is a golem, this is probably the best I'm gonna get. I don't have any kind of scrying or sending, so no, that's what I'll have to do. I will give it My name, race, occupation, and how to find me in Airedale.
Okay, good. So, yep, all you
No.
need to do now is make good on this deal.
Alrighty then. So my initial thing was going to be wheel and deal for
Oh, yeah.
some
While
kind
this
of
is
reward. For
Yeah, while
wheeling
this is
the thing,
happening,
but
by the way, we'll just
no.
jump outside. What's everyone else doing?
Yep.
So Rush would have been basically trying to keep the crowd occupied. Clearly doesn't actually have any like authority in this situation or ability to do anything, but maybe would have been taking details of each person's complaint one by one, very slowly, and just kind of doing whatever they can to kind of palm them off and be like, okay, we got your complaint, we got your details, we got your order. If you stand
Okay.
aside, then we'll get to you in due course and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
give me a
And-
deception check at advantage just to fob everyone off, I guess. I keep doing that.
I was gonna say, knowing that I currently know what's going on inside and seem to make some kind of deal. Can I help with that and maybe use my deception modifier?
Absolutely.
And I get a +6, so
Plus
I
8.
had advantage, but yeah, that's a 13 from me.
Okay, for a 13, I'm going to say you managed to sort of fob off the first few dozen, but yeah, the group of adventurers are still looking quite annoyed.
Ortho, what you got? What's going on in there?
Seems whoever's in that carriage wants to make some kind of deal. If we can disperse the crowd, they might return the favor somehow, help us out. I don't know. The goblin in there seems to want to arrange a meeting.
All right, well, I got some of them dealt with. What can you do?
A lot of party tricks, and I'll look at the adventurers who are still there. Say, what do y'all need? What's got your bee in a bonnet? But whatever. What's got the? Why are y'all so annoyed with this carriage?
Well, says a gentleman in a very heavily polished armor. We were assured these were the finest potions, but they're mere potions of healing. They're not greater, they're not superior. We paid well over the odds for these, and we want a refund.
How much you pay for them?
60 gold pieces each.
And what were you all expecting to get?
Well, at the very least, greater. They were sold as the finest possible potions. The finest.
Well, now look. Y'all know that like a standard healing potion goes for like about 50 gold, right?
Well, yes, but haggling is all part of the process. You
Yeah,
as
no,
an
that's
adventurer
all.
yourself. You know the business.
That's all fine and good, but were y'all really expecting to get a greater healing potion for only 60 gold?
Yes.
Do these people look stupid?
Exceptionally.
Who'd choose to be an adventurer in Nordmark? Come on.
Okay.
You get the impression that these it's not a polite term, but some adventurers are what you might call the rather than being trying to better their settlement or just serve something a greater cause, or just make an honest living doing something exciting. These were what you might call murderous drifters.
Glorified swords for hire, at best.
Now, see, I don't know if this is like a thing I can do, but no. I was like, hey, my boss can probably hook you up with some better potions if you play his game. Yeah, I don't know if that's something he'd allow.
Do you mean the tradesmen hiding in this carriage?
Oh no, I don't know whoever the hell that is. Talking about my boss.
Your boss.
They're known to hand out things people want if they humor him enough. I mean, he's a bit tricky. Sometimes it gives like magic stuff. Sometimes it's just potions. I don't know. But
Wait, you aren't a devil, are you? This isn't some sort
uh,
of Faustian bargain.
look, I'm gonna choose not to take offense to that just because my skin is red.
But I didn't mean. You're a bugbear. Bugbears aren't devils. Everyone knows that.
I'm a hobgoblin, thank you.
Oh, I do apologise.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with goblinoid culture.
Yeah, it's more fey culture in my case.
Oh, well, what can your boss offer us?
Well, let's just say they have a way of knowing exactly what you want, and if you play their little game, they'll probably maybe wind up giving it to you if succeed. That is.
Oh, roll me what is it? You know what? You can roll deception or persuasion. I'll let you decide which fits better. Throws me
It's
either
not
way.
exactly a lie, but it's also pretty fucking dangerous. So that's a 17.
He turns to his fellows. Who yeah, one of them just sort of looks like she's had enough of this anyway. The other is just standing there with folded arms and shrugs. Very well. Can you make an introduction?
I can do my best, but can't exactly do this for free. What do I get out of this?
Well, you're just acting as a broker, you understand.
This is true. So finder's fee.
How does 10 gold sound?
How about some of them potions?
Oh, you say your boss can provide better ones?
Depends on how you do.
Fine then. He offers you roll me a d4.
All right. That is a 3.
Yep, he offers you 3 potions of healing.
All right. And I will take those 3 potions of healing. And okay, so meet my boss. It's not too hard. Just throw an interesting party. That's really all you got to do.
An interesting party, you say? But we're already an interesting party. Look at us.
Celebrations, fun,
3 human fighters.
alcohol,
What could
music.
be more interesting? Now,
Oh no, my mistake. Well, I'm sure 3
I mean-
human fighters such as yourself know how to throw a fantastic celebration.
of course. Now, my friend here, she's an arcane archer. I myself have taken my first level in paladin. Very interesting. And, we're not entirely sure our friend there is a fighter. But, I think they know what they're doing.
All right, all right.
Okay,
Wait.
a party.
Yep. Alcohol, music, celebration. Y'all start getting a little sleepy. Y'all know you did it right.
Okay, I guess we shall, drink around a campfire and, do our best.
Well, there you go.
And, yep, with that, you're handed your potions and they, walk off. And
Are
you
these
hear a
actually
faint shuff-
potions of healing?
Yes, they are. They're perfectly good potions of healing. And
Alright.
you might, they're decent enough that you might actually pay a bit over the odds for them.
Nice.
Oh, and you, in the back of your head, you hear a little bit of, you hear a quiet chuckle. Oh, brilliant work, Ortho.
And yeah, no problem.
All right, folks.
Oh,
All right,
God.
folks. There's follow that lot there. They're gonna go set up a camp. We'll process your orders in good time. You go sit down, have some booze and drinks, and relax with that lot, and we'll get you all sorted. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye bye.
Okay, and as the crowd wander off, the door, inside the cabin, the flesh golem moves towards the door, unlocks it, and opens it, and bids you to leave.
Twak does a small bow and exits the cabin.
Yep. As you leave, the golem hands you 5 silver.
Oh.
And makes a show of taking your note, folding it carefully, and placing it on a desk. You get the impression it will reach its intended destination. And just to ease the mechanical effects of this, I'll say after this quest you'll get a letter.
Nice.
Nice.
Twak.
And
Two
Ortho,
characters with a connection to this one NPC.
and
What happened,
Ortho will,
Twak?
like,
What was that all about? What happened?
I do not understand what they were doing business with, because that is just Golem. It's on important business for its master.
Right.
Not capable of complex conversation of its own accord, because it is just Golem.
Right. So what did you steal?
Why would I steal?
You didn't steal anything from in there.
What? No. How am I going to steal a whole golem? Especially when golem is very large and following orders of master. I have to
Right.
learn how to make golem. That is how golems work. Some golems do have talisman, and if you have talisman, you control golem. But this was not that kind of golem. And
All right,
also,
I'm sorry. I've
Oda
clearly
is far away.
misunderstood your deal. I thought you were going in there to try and nab some gear or something.
Is this because I am goblin? You think all goblins are only interested in thieving and murdering? I am very disappointed in you, as I understand that your parents are good, upstanding people of Airdale, and they are going to hear about this blatant goblinism. Yes.
Waggle. Yeah, the finger is waggled like violently at you throughout the entirety of that tirade.
Just a quick
Seeing this-
reminder, by the way, there is a no fancy racism rule for this campaign.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's not
seeing this-
actual racism. And
Yeah, I didn't mean it that way at all, mate. Sorry, I just thought that was what you were into, like with the sneaking in and whatnot. I was just my bad. Please don't tell mum and dad.
We shall see.
Also, you're good with this magic shit, right? Like maybe you can teach me some stuff sometime, because I know I learnt a bunch from the cloister, but you know they've got their old academic ways, right? You seem more like a self-taught upstarter kind of type. Maybe you can, maybe we can, like, I don't know, share some things, you know.
seeing this conversation go on, what happens if I try to use prestidigitation and clean Rush's head?
If you were to remove any mud from Rush's body, just more mud would form in the space.
So what, does his head just disappear and he grows a new one, or?
No, you'd probably clean off portions of mud, but like the head shape would remain and then get quickly mudded back over.
And so this conversation, Ortho's going to come walking up with 3 new healing potions held between his fingers. Look what I got.
Nice.
That
We
is
should-
what thief look like.
Okay.
I
right.
did not steal anything, thank you, little goblin. Made a fair
Okay.
trade.
In the distance,
Okay, we
there's
should
the
probably
sound of
move
a
on
very-
before they.
Yeah, there's the sound of a very loud party starting.
Yeah, let's get out of here before that lot realise what's going on here. Where the fuck?
All right, everybody. The bacon
there
is
you are.
now cooked.
Sorry, what?
He's just been sat there frying bacon for this entire time. I figured that if I made them food, they'd be less angry and maybe they'd go away.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But, like, since they've already gone, I thought maybe we could just have breakfast.
Okay,
Let's eat and walk. Yeah.
I'll say because
All right, but, like, the bacon's hot. Are you going to be okay holding that? Be careful.
don't bother.
Be careful.
It's
What do
fine.
you
I'm
do? Oh, no.
can I have some bacon? Says,
Of course.
Guinness basically shifted into
Sorry, Guinness. I didn't realise you ate.
Yeah, of course, Guinness. Come here, come here. You know what they say, the more the merrier.
And
So I'm
Guinness
just gonna fire my
reaches
space
over
gun ray gun at Red.
onto Red's arm and burns it to the bone.
My arm!
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Not
Come on.
here.
My entire arm!
We do not have time for this.
I use a two-handed weapon!
But for real,
Right,
Guinness
so
shifts into the form of Red and basically eats the bacon as if they have an actual mouth rather than just absorbing it.
Wow, you look almost just like me.
Man, Guinness, I gotta learn how to do that, man. That's some cool shit.
Do I really look that haunted? What's going on with my eyes? Do I need more sleep?
I use prestidigitation to chill the bacon.
Why?
Oh,
Why are you
no.
doing this to us?
Well,
Ortho Chaotic Evil confirmed.
I am going back to cooking this bacon and I will not leave until it's hot.
You know what? Give me a survival check.
19.
Okay, yep, you make some nice crispy bacon and that's everyone's rations sorted for the day.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
We're
All
not
right.
going to dwell on where the meat came from.
Look, I don't ask my mum. I won't ask you.
There's some mysteriously flesh golem shaped blobs trailing from behind the carriage.
Oh.
Let's just go. Let's keep going. Keep moving. Don't ask questions. Don't stop.
Okay. So, the next tile.
All right. Perception checks again, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Order, perception checks.
I'll stick with the same order as before.
Yeah, same. I'm still in the rear.
23 for red. For the perception.
Nice.
Nice.
17.
Okay. Let's just draw a card then. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Red, 23 was it?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so you see this from quite a distance away. Two figures are just seemingly sat by the side of the river. One of them, a well-dressed looking tiefling. The other, a very intimidating looking demon. Between them
Is that a demon?
Newman.
Yep. Neither of them pay you any attention, but they both seem to have a board of some sort between them. Does anyone have gaming proficiency?
No.
I might. No, I don't.
No.
But given where I came from, would I have a feeling that that's Ashmedai?
Yeah,
Well-
this is clearly Ashmedai. You'd recognise Ashmedai by sight. And he's not
I'll
in
just
any
wait and
way
say, "Hey,
hiding.
Big Red."
He ignores you.
Always fun, that one.
Yep, they both appear very absorbed in this game.
Yeah, so that's the Lord of Hell over there.
What?
Yep.
Should
maybe we
do something about it? Or-
Oh no,
Let's go
no, there's
around.
nothing we can do about that. He's partial to tricking people in games, but he's way out of our league in a fight.
All right then.
Should we just give them a very, very, very wide berth?
He's more about like getting people willingly under his wing, so I think he might be less likely to outright kill us, more like offer us something that will go in his favor, whether it seems to or not.
Yeah, no, like he already screwed over my dad. I don't want to even go anywhere near where I could end up getting tricked by him somehow. I don't want to get
Fair enough.
involved in whatever game they're playing over there or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. He's dangerous.
Yeah.
To be
they're
fair
both,
to Ashmedai,
yeah.
your father made stupid deal.
Boy,
That
don't
is
talk about my
sadly-
dad like that. He ain't the smartest tool in the shed, but he's got a good heart, you know.
That is true.
Yeah, so I walk up to Ashman. I was like, "Hey, how was the carnival food, by the way?"
He ignores you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Roll me an intelligence. Yeah, just a straight intelligence check, I think.
Okay.
The game. If I'm up next to him and muttering about what I can see on the board and what I can puzzle about rules and whatnot, based on what they're doing, can I give him advantage on that?
Absolutely. Or you can roll yourself.
All right.
Either works.
Ooh.
I don't have. Yeah, your intelligence is probably better than mine because I rolled a 6.
I'll roll a plus.
Ooh.
25. It's another high one.
Okay, yeah. Twak. You look at the board, and they appear to be it's a very exciting, like, they're both they're countering each other's moves almost as quickly, but you actually notice there's a they either of them could make a move right now that would end the game immediately in their favor. So congratulations, you're basically kingmaker if you'd so like to be.
No.
Oh God, what have I done?
So you have Ashmedai or the Archdemon.
Okay. What would Twak know about the possible consequences of basically slanting this against Ashmedai? The thing about demons is that I know they tend towards just raw destruction and violence. Ashmedai is the wild card.
What
do I
if-
have any?
I was gonna say,
Sure,
what if you offer to sell them the winning move in exchange for something nice?
Oh yeah, you're really good at playing a fake character. That is a good idea.
I mean, I made a good fake character. What do you expect?
Oh no.
Hey, you have had a very interesting game. I think I can see obvious way for either of you to win. Would you like to know?
And I look between them both.
They both look towards you. You can roll me insight if you like.
I'll roll you. +2. For a 17.
Okay, you see a slight. So Ashmedai doesn't look particularly interested. The Archdemon, you just catch a slight smirk on the side of its face as you offer this.
And I'm just eating some popcorn I got out of nowhere.
Perhaps.
And I sort of lean a little bit towards the demon.
You offer me something? I give you winning sequence? And then you give me reward. If reward is good enough.
The demon pauses for a moment. Roll me persuasion, charisma.
Can I help with this?
Could I argue, charisma intelligence, if I take a moment while he's pausing to lay out what its obvious plan was up until this point, and how they've been trying to control the board and whatnot. If I can lay out both sides' strategy and as a sort of preamble to this is how you win, and I turn that from charisma to
Yeah.
intelligence.
I'll allow it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Excellent.
'Cause that ups my modifier.
What do you mean charisma intelligence? That's-
Persuasion intelligence rather than persuasion charisma. We knew what I meant.
Yeah.
18 total because I rolled a 14, so it would have been a 15. It is 18 instead.
Okay. For an 80, yeah. So for a minute, the devil pauses. Thinks for a minute, and offers you a glove. It's a single glove. It would cover the left hand, and as you touch it, it does seem magical.
Will the demon allow me to examine said glove before I give it the answer?
Yes.
If I examine the glove, do I glean any information about it? Particularly looking for any kind of corruption to it, magical wise, that might leave it
Okay.
cursed.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Cursed
plus
glove.
6.
Hey, it'd be the second cursed glove Enfys got.
I know, right?
Okay.
That was terrible. I rolled a 4, so a total of 10.
Okay.
Now look it over, please.
Yeah, you can't tell
I
anything
give it the
about
answer.
glove.
I
Okay.
I don't have to attune to it. I can just give him the answer and take the glove.
Okay. You give him the answer and take the glove. Okay. So yeah, the devil makes the move. Sorry, the demon makes the move, and wins the game. The demon smirks, and Ashmedai scoffs. They both make eye contact and burst out laughing. Ashmedai then turns to you and says, "You do realise we both knew every single move anyway?"
Yes, I figured was about as much. But terms of deal made was I give moves, I get given glove. Yeah, the stakes are very low. No
Ashmedai
claim on my
smile.
soul. Hmm?
Quite. But Ashmedai puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "I'll let you in on a secret. It was the journey that mattered. The outcome's irrelevant."
I enjoyed the show. Eating popcorn.
And you tell your boss to eat shit. And with that, they both disappear in a puff of brimstone.
Did they leave the game board behind?
Yes, but it's just turned into like a pile of slate.
What you're saying is we have a free object that is very heavy to hit someone with.
If you want.
I mean, slate's pretty
I mean,
fragile.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
mean, yes, you could pick up a rock anytime you wanted. I'd allow that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Rush will run up to Twak and be like, Twak, what did you do?
Have a quiet glove. I would not recommend wearing it. I need to study.
Mate,
And I-
you
It goes in
never
my
make
pack with
deals
Westmarches.
with devils or demons or any of that shit. Like, you don't know what you've done.
No, I know what
you
I have
did.
done. I have got a glove.
That
Okay,
glove probably means more than just what the glove does, mate.
I will
That is
reveal
why I
if
need
you.
to study glove.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I will reveal because it's after the fact, and also because I'll probably forget otherwise. Basically, wearing the gloves allows you to cast the cantrip Produce Flame. It has no other effects.
Not cursed.
No. demons aren't really that well known for corrupting. They just want to destroy. And, giving a mortal the
well,
ability to produce flame.
Yeah, my assumption was more that Ashmedai was pulling shenanigans.
Right, you don't know that he didn't.
Yeah.
This is true.
Or, you might be a tiefling goblin now and not realise it. I don't know.
It's possible. But yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of that situation.
We cannot cross this river, so I think we need to rest here.
Well, we can go one more east. West.
We could. I'm not sure that doesn't actually get us closer to our destination, though.
Right, it kind of does, because we
all.
need to move one across anyway to get to the top of the mountains.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a fair point. We're still going down
Yeah.
3 either
Yeah.
way, and then...
Yeah.
Okay. I can count. You don't know.
Alright,
That was
let's...
a
do
fun
that.
team.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
There we go.
okay. So,
That was
Okay.
a very interesting Ashmedai scene.
Yeah.
mhm.
I was actually quite happy I got it because it's not really like a deal or anything. It's just a straight up bit of just a little vignette.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
I think Nick might have wrote it. Was it you?
No, it wasn't one of mine. No.
Maybe. I don't remember writing it, but I
Yeah.
might have.
It's
I
literally
mean,
just
what do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it
Nick
must have
couldn't
been you
even
because
remember the-
you got the last you got the one I wrote before. So yeah, it must have been you. It just says
think it was
Ashmedai's
quite
ignoring
a
the
while.
party and
Yeah.
playing Go with an archdemon.
Hmm.
Roll a DC 20
Neat.
intelligence check. You'll find a mute that wins the game, and I'll just scoff and say it was the journey that mattered.
Okay. How
If you're in the
cryptic.
glove for free.
Interesting.
Alright.
Okay, but yeah, let's see what was in the old tarot deck for this. Okay, does anyone have the Judgment Arcana?
No.
Okay,
I have it in this deck of cards.
you know what I meant. Okay, we're done then. If you'd like to make camp.
Cool. Same sleep order as before?
Sounds good.
During portion of the rest, Twak's going to be looking over the glove, find that it's probably not cursed, and then offer it up to anyone who might not have a ranged option. But I don't think.
Yeah.
No, we all have a
Reduce flame
ranged option,
ranged?
don't we?
It technically is, but it's not really very useful as an offensive cantrip.
Oh,
Because
no,
you have
wait.
to spend a turn to light
What-
it, then another one
What
to
was I thinking?
throw
of?
it. You're probably thinking of Firebolt.
No, you can do it on the same turn.
Oh, can you?
Although doing so ends the spell. When you cast this spell or as an action on the later turn. So you can hold off on doing it, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then again, it's another damage type. Nah, I'll keep it. It's fine. Everybody's got a ranged option, so otherwise I would have given it to somebody else.
Yeah.
I'll just wear it.
Yeah.
Does it have a name, by the way? The item? Or is it just
yeah.
a glove?
We'll just call it the Horn Devil's Glove. Wait,
Sure.
no, the Glove of the Devil's Horns. Like the pinky finger and index finger are missing.
And I assume it takes attuning to.
Yeah, you need to attune to it. I'll say it's uncommon because it reproduces a cantrip.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's how easy it is to homebrew a magic item, I guess.
Yay.
Okay. You know what? I won't waste any time here. Could I get a wisdom save from Rush, please?
Oh, okay.
This time...
Ooh, not bad this time. 16.
Okay. You start dreaming that you're in the kitchen with your mother. The oven is made of stone.
Smells
Your
good,
father-
Mum.
Yeah, your father walks in, and he says, "No, you're not worthy of stone.
What?
The stone's not worthy of you. And you're not worthy of it. The stone, 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 the rocks. The stone, the stone, the stone, the rocks."
Dad, what's wrong? You're broken, mate.
And your and Frida pipes up and says, "What are you talking about, dear?" And with that, the dream ends, and you go back to sleeping normally.
Fuck.
Stone.
I
This is
have no idea where that
weird.
song came from.
One's a dwarf. The other one's a stone.
This is so weird.
Okay. So yeah, you awaken to a windy day. Your tent flaps are being blown about, but otherwise it's perfect for travel. Pick your movement rate and your direction, I guess.
I think normal sounds good again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Yeah.
to cross this river this time, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be getting to the mountains in this session, but let's just go for another 10 minutes or so and see how far you get.
Sure. Was it 1 extra to cross a river? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll take us down to 5.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Shall I do a perception?
Yep. Perception checks and everything, if you all please.
18 from red.
I also got an 18 from blue.
Oh, okay. Are you doing the rear then? Or just
Sure, why not?
okay, cool. Ignore that 16.
Okay. Well, you both see this coming then. And you duck as a massive rock flies over your head.
Oh shit!
Damn. What was that?
Okay.
A big rock, looks like.
Yep. As you look in the direction of the rock came from, you see from even though this is a fairly flat area, there's sort of an area of raised and for the interest of clarity, I'll say it's a rock as in a stone, not a bird.
Hey.
Yep, you see from a distance a tall figure, and they're picking up another rock.
When you say tall, are we talking giant?
I am talking
Maybe ogre.
Let me just double check. A large creature.
How far away is the whatever it is?
I'll say it's a good mile away. It's throwing
A
these rocks. 'cause
mile
of its-
away.
Yep, it's throwing these rocks because of its elevation relative to you.
The flying fontaine fuck.
Yeah, basically.
All right, duck and cover, everyone.
Wow, that's I mean, I can hit stuff pretty far away, but I think a mile is a bit out of my range.
I'm gonna keep watch for it and just keep dodging it and try and move towards this thing, I suppose.
A mile?
Yeah, so that's
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see any other options. I'm gonna stop this
Is-
thing.
given the distance between us, is there enough terrain for us to block line of sight?
I'll say yep. Instead of approaching it, I'll say you can do is roll a stealth. I'll say either stealth or survival, just to find a route that will let you avoid the stay out of its line of sight.
I can give
Okay.
survival a go. I got +5 on that.
I was gonna say, like, do we want Want to try and approach it, or do we want to get away?
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is dangerous and he's putting down.
That's a long way to go, dodging boulders and shit.
Well, that's why we're suggesting taking a route where we won't be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
If
could
we
use-
get
we
if
could
we
use
go away
terrain
from it,
to
then we don't
avoid.
have to worry about that for so long. If we go towards it, then we have to worry about it the whole time.
This is true.
Yeah.
You know, in
That is
fact,
true.
I'll say instead of a mile away, it's basically at the top of a waterfall. That makes more sense.
How far?
Okay,
A
so
decent distance. It's up.
yeah, probably like a few hundred feet away from you and very high up.
I can hit that. Eldritch Spear.
What's your
300
range
foot.
on Eldritch Spear?
300 feet.
300 feet.
Okay,
I'm not
Yeah,
going to.
go
I'm
on.
just saying I could.
okay,
I said could, not will.
okay. Be boring then.
Okay. So, do we want to go towards it, or do we want to go away from it?
I think we got to put this thing down.
Okay, so that's 1-4. Ortho, Rush.
If you say so, sure.
Is that a reluctant yes?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to start this party, but I'll participate.
Next group that comes along could be innocent civilians, and then they're just gonna die, and that'll be on you if you decide not to.
Bree, would you allow me to have my familiar fire the ray gun? Just fly it up there and shoot it at the thing throwing the boulders?
Yes, you can try that.
Yeah. So if we're gonna fight this thing, the invisible sprite's gonna take the gun and hide somewhere nearby. And open with a blast
Okay.
once we're in position.
So the
Ah.
only one that can hit it yet at the moment is you. So yeah.
Yep.
we
I said
we
once
gotta
we're in
get to it
position.
first.
Remind me, what's the effect of the gun?
It's a damaging Tasha's hideous laughter,
Okay.
but it inflicts abhorrence on whoever fires it.
Okay. Okay, so we'll open with the opening salvo then. So if your sprite wants to try and make the attack.
Are we in position then?
We gotta get
I would
closer
like to
first.
get as close to this waterfall as possible. Can
Yeah.
I find a
Yeah.
route that is maybe out of line of sight using survival?
Yep, go ahead.
That is a 23.
Oh yeah. Like you just put the water between you and it. It has no line of sight, and it can't get a clear bead on you, and you just otherwise move too quickly.
All right. I would like to wild shape into a panther and climb the waterfall.
Can I attempt to follow? I have no animal form, so I can just do me.
I
Stealth.
have a 40-foot climb speed.
Okay, yeah, you won't have a climb speed,
Wait,
so I'll need
wait.
an athletics check.
Question: how big
I'm-
is a panther?
It is a medium creature. Wait.
was
You're a small creature. Get on.
I would like to make the panther.
Okay, forward, majestic steed.
Rush just looks over at Ortho and just shrugs.
I don't know.
Okay,
By the way, when I'm in
charging.
elk form, anyone can mount red.
Let's phrase it that way.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
Nick just encouraging the party to mount him.
No. No.
Like taxidermy
Again,
or...
I know he's got the werewolf thing.
Okay, so are you doing anything, Rush?
I mean, Rush looks at the big old waterfall wall and is like, I can't climb.
Well, allow me to help with that, and I'll pull out my 150 feet of rope and grappling hook.
Mate, I still can't climb rope. I was terrible at gym class. Look at these puny arms.
Well, I mean, I don't know who Jim was, but he was a terrible teacher. Your arms are terrible.
Yeah, right. I got nothing that can reach that guy, and like,
That's
I'm not gonna make it up there on a rope or whatever.
Tough luck.
Okay. Yep. So Brush isn't doing anything.
Yeah, Rush will take the hide action, I guess.
Fair enough. Give me a stealth check then, please.
Yeah, he's not hiding great.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? I will use my Tides of Chaos and do it at advantage.
And I'm going to walk 30 feet away from Rush.
That is still bad.
Oh no. Do you have any spells, Rush?
Not that's gonna help me get up there.
Yeah.
Have you
I
only
mean, you might
taken
in a
damaging
second.
spells?
You are
I not what was range did you say it was? Like 200 feet or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got
how
120
high
feet
is it?
spells, but that's it.
As
Oh no.
a straight line, right? Because if it's 200, I know, Pythagoras is not
Yeah.
a thing in this, but if
It's
you were to
200.
throw
It's
out a
200.
number,
Well, we're saying it's 200 feet as the crow flies. Yeah.
What if we just tie me and Rush to a rope and have the panther carry it? And
No,
I help
look,
climb like
I am happy for you lot to take the lead on this one, and Rush will just try and stay out the way. And in fact, what I will do is I will cast Blade Ward on myself as a bonus action.
nice.
Yeah, I can take a
Like,
rope
or-
up there, and then
It
like
might-
we can tie it up there, and you can climb up.
I
mean,
still would have to
yes.
climb up the rope, and I have a -2 strength.
You might
Isn't
be
that
able to find
just-
a path. There might be a path.
Yeah.
It'll just take you
I
a
thought
little
y'all
bit
found a
longer than
path.
us.
like
That's a
you'll find a
different game.
path behind the waterfall to the top.
Oh, I thought the path was like to get to the waterfall safely or something.
No, to
Okay.
get out
While
of
you're
its
having this
sight, it was-
conversation, by the way, it's lining up another rock.
We're going up. We're going up the. We're going up the waterfall.
Yeah,
Me and Twak
yeah.
are going up the waterfall.
The last thing I'll just point out to Ben specifically is what Red did was look for a path to the waterfall to be to climb up it. But besides that, there might be another way up the cliff. There might be a pathway somewhere.
Yeah,
You just gotta
I'll
find it.
try that next time.
Yeah.
I'd like to look for a safer path that doesn't require climbing for twig arms.
Okay. Make me a survival check, please.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. You see some sort of natural stone steps. Like it's not easy going, but you can make it up there. Just treating it as difficult terrain.
And I will sarcastically point it out to Red. Is this a little better?
Yeah, that'll do.
And we just go up the stairs.
Can your
Okay.
widow legs handle that?
I can do walking, all right. I just can't do climbing.
Okay. So, did you say you're having a familiar shoot the gun?
Once we're all in position,
Okay.
what is this? What does it see? What does this thing look like? Up close.
Okay, so it basically resembles a huge stone statue. It's covered in intricate carvings. Roll me your cards to learn more.
Roll a what?
Arcana.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Not going to be enough, I'm afraid.
Oh, thanks. I got an inspiration for the Fast and the Furious joke, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
Johnson.
17.
Okay, yep, for a 17, this is a stone golem. Judging from how worn it is, many centuries ago, a wizard basically brought a statue to life to serve as a servant slash siege engine. What exactly it's throwing rocks at you is anyone's guess. But you do know that this thing could take on an army.
Yeah, fighting this thing might not be the best idea, y'all.
You gotta believe. Also,
This
we're
is-
already halfway up the waterfall. Like,
All I can hear is rushing waterfalls and Twak going, wee!
How can you hear
you-
Rush? They're over there on the stairs.
hey,
I'll also say that as a well, because you've rolled a 17 on an Arcana check, you'll know it's actually physically impossible to charm a construct.
And it's funny because this gun doesn't do charm.
What's it do?
You are rendered prone and incapacitated on a failed wisdom save.
It's not, and it's not a charm effect.
Nope.
Well then, fire away then.
Okay.
I will point out, because it's mimicking Tasha's hideous laughter, does it have the same intelligence requirement?
It does.
So if
Oh
the
my
golem has
god,
an
I'm
intelligence of
immune to
4
Tasha's
or
hideous
less-
laughter?
Wait, how
Why
high
are
is
you-
the how high? What's the intelligence threshold?
4.
4.
If it's 4 or less, it's not affected.
That is
My
natural.
intelligence is 4. I'm immune to Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, and so is
wow.
this.
It still takes the damage because that is a natural 20.
Okay, double the dice then.
Okay. What was this gun again? 2d6, I think? Yeah, 46. I don't have that many d6. I'm just gonna roll it in owlbear.
Okay, yep, the gun blasts its head, and a small amount of dust falls off it. It barely seems phased.
Yeah, like I said, this probably ain't the best idea, y'all.
We can hear you. We are going
I
to
can
Odin.
talk through the sprite. At least I think I can. I think that's how it works.
No, did you take the voice of the
Investment
Chainmaster?
Oh, no, I got...
You took investment. Voice is a
Yeah.
different one.
Yeah, so... Seeing that this did almost nothing, I'm going to have the sprite run the fuck away. And tell Russia, we might not want to fight this.
I didn't want to fight it in the first place.
Yeah, but good luck convincing them at this point.
All right. Bye, Red. Bye, Twak.
Meanwhile, Red and Twak are heading up this waterfall at full speed, which is 40 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay.
What if you
roll
dash?
me- Yeah.
80 if we're dashing, yeah, good point.
Okay. It's going to take you. We won't roll initiative just yet, but it's going to take you 2 turns to get up there. So could you just make me a dexterity save just to avoid getting hit by a rock on the way up?
Dexterity save. Okay. Oh.
I should look up the mounted.
That's a 4.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I'm afraid you take a rock to the face.
Do you have inspiration, Nick?
You
I
should.
do have inspiration. Maybe I should re-roll that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This seems like
Yeah.
an important time to use it. We're at the end of the session. Nat 20. 22.
Okay. I have a little bit of familiarity with mounting and dismounting rolls because it's something I intend to take later with Amity. One of the things is that if an effect moves the mount against its will while I'm on it, and I don't know if that counts. I don't think that counts saves. If it does, I've got a saving throw of my own to do. But
Yeah, it'd be any effect.
Nick, remind
Okay,
me,
so I
what's
need-
the save DC on abhorrence? Sorry.
so I have a
10 plus the
10
number of
plus the
points of
amount.
abhorrence you've got.
Yeah.
So,
So,
starting with 11.
Okay, good news. My save was 18 and the DC was 10. Ooh. I do not fall off.
Okay.
We're
Cool.
gonna kill this golem.
Okay. So yeah, Red zooms up the waterfall. Dodges out of the way of the rock. Somehow, Twak stays on him. And you just you're
Rip
moving with
enough
enough
of-
momentum. You fly over the top of the waterfall. You're now parallel with the golem. It looks at you with large stony eyes.
Let's do it. I need to stress, intelligence score of 4.
Well, I have an intelligence score of 18. Hey, DM, how much of an oh fuck moment do I have?
Roll me history.
History, eh? 15. History's only +4.
This thing, well, this thing has probably killed entire armies.
Red literally hears just behind his head. Ah, fuck.
And me and Roger
dead.
just hiding
We're dead.
upstairs.
Flee like the wind. The red.
Would Red believe you?
Would
I'm
Red.
gonna roll a d20 to see if Red just thinks you're a coward.
I am absolutely down for the.
No, I don't know. You haven't acted like a coward at all. Like, no, I think Red would believe you. I think Red would believe you because you haven't in any way like shied away from combat or anything like that. So I think Red would trust you, and so yeah, Panther Red veers off off to the side. Maybe there's like, I don't know, some brush or trees or something we can hide in.
Okay, Red, make me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. Oh, I'm good at those.
Oh no.
Wisdom save. I'm concerned.
I am concerned. Oh, I'm not good at these. Oh, okay, fair enough. 12.
Oh, that fails, I'm afraid. You can no longer use reactions, your speed is halved. And you can't make more than one attack a turn.
Oh my god, you've been slowed.
I've been
That's
slowed.
a slow spell.
Oh no.
Except you didn't do it as a spell. You were just close to it. Oh no.
Wow. Who would put in a big like mechanical monster that does a slow aura? Honestly.
Really?
Okay.
It's just not done.
Wait, so this isn't just a normal stone golem kind of thing.
Yep.
I don't know.
This is literally the basic. This is literally what the stone golem does.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was going to say, golems often come with weird rider effects.
Yeah.
Yep. So as your speed's been halved, you move slowly. Yep. You're just moving in slow motion in midair as it stomps towards you. It feels impossibly slow, but so do you.
What is its movement speed? Because my movement speed is 50 feet normally.
Yeah.
So if
30 feet.
if I dash, I can go 50 feet again. Each turn.
Yep. You can certainly try. As it lumbers
I mean,
slowly towards you.
I'm just gonna run as fast as I can. For as long as I can.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if I can keep as
Wait.
much distance, even slowed, I can hopefully. Can you end the concentration on the slow? Can you like? I can't talk. I'm not talking. Zip. I got nothing.
Can I blind it? I have spells. Can I while Red is doing the running away, can I cast blindness, deafness to try and blind it? I don't know if that's going to work on a thing. It's not a charm.
Roll
effect,
me
it's,
Arcana again, please.
that's +6. Let me roll the physical dice because I was not ready for rolling then.
Are there any
12 plus
trees
6,
nearby?
18.
Yeah, there's a few trees about. For an 18,
Can I climb
I'll
a
say,
tree?
Yep. It does seem you'll know that a golem would rely on senses like anything else and can be blinded.
Then
Yes.
I'm going to cast blindness, deafness on it, and I need a con save.
Okay,
There's a golem that's
Constitution.
going to have good con, but we might get lucky.
Very good com.
Here's hoping.
I
Because
suppose.
yeah, if I go up a tree, I've got 40 feet of climb. That's 40 feet if I dash up a tree. That'd be well out of its reach. There's no way it can climb, right? Right?
No,
Destroy a
there's no-
tree.
there's no way you can punch a tree, right? What was
Right?
the, I
Enfys,
didn't hear it.
you
probably.
lucky piece of shoot. That's a natural
What did
2.
I get?
No.
Hooray! It's blind.
Yeah.
Does that stop its concentration?
No,
No.
Oh.
It's not a concentration
Also,
effect. It's just an
but
innate
it's
ability.
gonna it's
Oh, it's
gonna
an
have
aura
a
thing.
harder
Oh,
time
right.
cracking us because it's blind.
I have blinded it. Run, run like the wind.
Okay, so the golem, it can't track you. It's not got great senses, so it can't exactly try and throw rocks after you. So I'm
I'm
say
going
you
up a
get,
tree.
yeah, if you run away, you get away quite handily. So yep,
I want
you
to
stay
push
up.
it off the cliff.
Oh, I could. It'd be tempting. I could
Okay.
wild shape into an elk and just shove it off the
Oh,
At
cliff.
no.
300 feet, that's a lot of fall damage.
You can try.
It is. It
The full
might
damage,
even
the
kill
full
it
damage
even
will max
slow.
out.
Rush is like, I'm hiding so well, and then a thump. There's a stone golem right next to him.
I am the mud. I am the mud. Oh, the mud is splashing!
Okay, I rolled the abhorrence. The sprite dashed as far away from everything as it could and then recovered. So it's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no way I can push it off when I'm slowed anyway.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stay as far away as I can.
Okay. I'm gonna say because it's blinded, if you stay in the tree for a while, it'll lose track of you and return to its original position.
Okay, is its original position right on the cliff edge?
Oh no!
Say yes.
Its original position is basically far back from the cliff edge. It would
Ah,
seem,
fair enough.
yeah, it would seem you sort of infer that something, maybe a bird, maybe another passerby, caught its attention, and that's why it was on the cliff and saw you in the first place.
Yeah,
It basically returns to a massive stone throne.
I
And
won't
sits down.
elk it off the off the cliff then.
I want to have the sprite examine the area around the throne for anything interesting.
Okay, first roll me stealth.
With advantage, because invisible.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16.
Yeah, that beats its passive perception, which is, to be fair, pathetic. And yeah, roll me a perception check just to find. Yeah, perception sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that's a 24.
For real?
Wait, no, that's not a 24. No, that was a 23. 22. 3 plus 19. 22.
22. Yeah, for a 22, I'm going to say your sprite is able to make it back with a large pouch of gold. Just roll me a D100.
Gold.
Oh. Maybe it belonged to a passerby.
Yeah, who's now dead.
Weird.
Just roll me a D100.
Yeah, so 2d10s and then blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, etc.
Oh. Okay, that's a 10 and a 7.
Yep. You
A
get
10 on the
17
10th
gold.
die. Okay. Cool. 17 gold. And I will hold up the bag of gold. Hey, somebody lost this. Our gain now.
Alright, let's get out of here before that thing finds us again. Red, what the fuck are you thinking, mate?
I make a panther growl.
You nearly got completely squished.
We did not recognize what thing was until we was up on top of thing.
It
But
was throwing
luckily-
boulders. What did you think it was throwing boulders?
There are lots of magical effects that can do this. This is not new.
What magical
is
effect
most-
throws boulders?
This is most basic of evocation, just scaled up. Given enough time, it could do this.
Can you throw boulders?
Are you going to give me enough time?
If you can't throw boulders, we probably shouldn't be going up against things that can throw boulders.
Well, that is why we turned around to run away. We are not.
Yeah, a bit late. All right, maybe we just take a bit more caution from now on. We're going to be going to some big dangerous lab
No,
wizard
you are-
place thing, right?
You are a very negative person. Do not make deals with devils. Do not go up against boulders. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh
Your
man.
mother makes for a much better party person than you. You are party pooper.
Look, I just don't want to rush us into like headlong into death, you know?
Your name is literally Rush.
Yeah, it's fucking ironic, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, mad days.
Also, I'm pretty sure his mom's a cannibal.
Oi, you cannot prove that.
I have heard rumors, but tests conducted on things that Freya has served have not proved to conclusively be from sentient creatures. I think perhaps somebody play mean joke and it get out of hand.
I don't know, man. Like, take it out with my mum. Let's get away from this fucking golem.
Yeah, they take it up with his mom. Soon she'll be having them for takeout.
Okay, if
I
you'd like
growl
to
a
move,
warning.
if you'd like to move one more hex, we'll we'll end on the cliffhanger.
No, don't go near the cliff again!
Yeah, the golem's hanging from a cliff. It's ready to jump at you.
We are 12 miles away. It cannot throw that far.
Alright, let's see this new cliff.
Okay, so you duck as a massive boulder comes up. I'm joking.
How many of these things are there?
Okay.
I mean, I know I ever one with a giant rock.
Okay, so you approach a small settlement.
Handy.
Are they in need of help and have been marked on our map? Fallout 4.
They've not been marked on your map already, but they can be. The town is on hard times. You see rotting crops in the field. The water looks toxic to drink, and the people. It's a small hamlet, and the people there look at you, half starved. They look as you approach. They fall to their knees and say, "Please, help us." And that's where we're going to leave it.
Yes. Oh, the drama.
I mean, I have an idea what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
It's more carnival bullshit.
Oh dear. Well, so I guess we're gonna find someone to raid. Does anyone want to plug anything?
No, I think all of my appliances are currently plugged in.
I'm doing stuff at random times. That's me done.
Go listen to the Cybertopia AP podcast. That's my podcast. We're just about to start season 2. I've recorded the first couple of sessions of season 2 already, and it's a blast. So yeah, check that out if you like your sci-fi shit.
Where can they find it?
Just look up Cybertopia AP. It's on all of your normal podcatcher thingies and Twitter and all that jazz.
Alrighty.
Is that the new Tide Pod craze?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Uh,
just move
I
on.
have-
Go.
I have vague intentions to do a variety of things, possibly sometimes with other people, but nothing is set in stone. So keep an eye on my Twitch and something might happen.
Okay.
Still, I still want to get a bunch of you nerds together and play that card game.
That does sound fun eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And for my part, yeah, I might stream. I was going to be streaming with Nick and Goggles, but something came up, so I mean, I might stream some, just prep for this next session of this. I don't know. Might not. Might just make myself a nice dinner and go to bed. But
That
yeah,
sounds good.
anyone wants to raid anyone?
How about twitch.tv/bisected brioche?
No, she's a weirdo.
Fellow bread streamer
Just
Ciabatta Boy is streaming.
Oh yeah, sure.
Warhammer. I will give you the spelling.
Did somebody beat me to it? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's impossible to beat me when it comes to stop self-defaming redeems.
Yep. Nothing's faster than crumpets.
All right. Well,
you know what they say. The more the crumpetier.
thanks, Bree. This was great. Looking forward to the next
That
one.
was great. That was
Been
fantastic.
awesome.
Glad you
Yes.
enjoyed it. Alright.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm glad
I
you
sent a-
right before getting to the dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have.
Okay.
I would have been
Raid out.
perfectly fine just walking away with two of the other party dead.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure we would have survived.
I was gonna make a sincere effort to kill you because this really was a frick around and find out moment. I'd have done it. Really. I'd have really done it.
A question, since now we've walked away from it. You said that was a stone goblin, right? What
Yep.
CR is that?
10.
Yeah, we were
We
so
could-
dead.
Yeah, we could have died heroic deaths, sir. Yeah.
I don't even do damage to that thing outside of like.
I mean, if it's a golem, it might have like all sorts of resistances as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
The
lot of them.
majority of my damage. The majority of my damage types are necro.
immune
And it
to
might just-
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Oh
Yep.
no.
Anyway.
That's all I do.
Most of my spells are like con and strength saves, so
Yeah. Oh, the raid's about to go through, so if anyone wants to say goodbye, say goodbye.
bye.
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 Night all.
I've had fun playing this dumb fool.
That's the raid message. 9,
Oh man.
4, 3, 2, 1, raid. Okay, and I'll just end the stream now.